Good evening, soccer fans. This is Dave Gustafson welcoming you to your streaming home for Wethersfield High School Soccer. Tonight, live from Catone, it's a quarterfinal matchup in the 2024 CIAC Class L tournament as the 10th-seeded Eagles play host to the 18th-seeded Bobcats of Brookfield. For these two teams, it's deja vu all over again as they met in a second-round playoff game last year in Brookfield. To catch us up on how that one played out, our fantastic producer, director, analyst Tom McCarter has set the Wayback Machine for November 9th, 2023. Vizcara pressures, Ali Hodzik pressures. Brookfield still with the ball, chip shot in toward the top of the arc, gets past Hodzik. There's an opportunity, Brew, a one-on-one, and that's in the back of the net.
Mistake by Wethersfield D, skips underneath and leads to a scoring chance.
Oh my God!
Hodzik with a beautiful volley.
Hodzik with the game tire at 1:29 in the first half. We've got one player short. Ball's going to be played in toward the front of the goal. Header, and that's in the net. Off the corner kick for Brookfield. Here comes a ball. He's going to send it. Long ball goes toward the right. Amatovic potentially. Ball rattles around, and it's in the net. Wethersfield, just like that, has tied it up. Brookfield now. Another through ball. Can Ashton Maharaj get there? He does with the slide, but now Pedno's got to come and defend. Here's a one-on-one shot. And it gets past Nate Morris, and Brookfield will take the 3-2 lead. Brookfield moving toward the net again. Past Amatovic. Can he get a step on it? Ball goes toward the net. There's the game. That's going to put the game away at 2:20. Junior star Jack Ryan, UConn commit, puts this one away for Brookfield. UConn commit Jack Ryan there with the final goal to seal Brookfield's 4-2 win and end Wethersfield's season a year ago. Brookfield would go on to fall 1-0 to Cheshire in the quarterfinals, but Ryan and his fellow seniors come in tonight set on taking the Bobcats through to the Final Four in this year's Class L bracket. Through the first two rounds of this tournament, Brookfield has scored only one goal in 180 minutes of field play, but their defense has posted two consecutive clean sheets as the Bobcats pulled off a pair of upsets on the road to set up this rematch with Wethersfield, beating 15-seed Guilford on PKs before bouncing 2-seed and defending Class L champ East Lyme on Tuesday. On the other side of the pitch, Wethersfield has rediscovered some of the scoring punch that escaped them in the two games leading into this tournament, cruising to a 7-0 win over 23-seed Cheney Tech last Friday here at Catone to set up a second-round matchup with 26-seed Massac here earlier this week. Tom has reset the Wayback Machine to Tuesday night for a recap that features exclusive audio from head coach Rob Yakum and fantastic photos from John House.
These are the games. These are the fun games, okay? Little nerves here because there has to be a winner, okay? So anytime there has to be a winner, things are a little bit different, okay? Hey, it's going to be a good team. It's going to be competitive here. First 5 minutes, let's set the tone for the whole game. Okay, work your butt off. You guys are good enough to win this game. You're good enough to win the state title here. But we got to put it out here. Leave the work out here. Get it done together. That's the only way we're going to do it. Okay, let's go. Come on.
1, 2, 3, Eagles! Good evening, soccer fans, and welcome. The 10th-seeded Eagles play host to the number 26-seed Massac Panthers. Here comes the right-footed kick in toward the goal. Across, Ramo Amatovic got a head on the ball.
Hey, try to head that back across. Somebody else is going to smash you home.
Ali Hodzik with the ball. Sharkovich has a chance inside the 18. Lays one in. There's a save.
Oh, he's out of the box.
He's out of the box still. Can Sharkovich get to him and put one on net? He does. Sends it toward the goal. It is on top of the goal. Ball's going all the way through. Amatovic had a chance, but he's not able to turn it. Here comes the kick. Right-footed ball goes in toward it. He gets off the head of El Bashir, moves toward the goal. Pedno has it, left foots it. Look at the save from Kellenbach.
We've had like 6 half chances. Should be at least 2 goals.
The red basket. Here is Rigby on a breakaway now. Maharaj has to try to get back. Can he do it? Morris comes out of the net, and that's going to be Rigby for Massac with the first goal of the game. The first 40 minutes of soccer are behind us.
You created 7 or 8 half chances, and we got nothing. They come down once, and they score. 1 shot, 1 goal again. Listen, seniors, this is how you want to end your career right here? Let's go, pick it up. Put the ball back in the net.
I'm ready.
We get the next one, they're going to be in trouble. They're already in trouble, okay? Come on, the crowd is kind of, there's nothing to cheer about. Give them something to cheer about, for crying out loud.
Fraga with the ball, still in the 18. There is ball, that's a save in front of the goal. Oh, ball coming in, ball goes toward the goal. Pedno had a chance, pops it back.
Somebody score a goal, please.
Here's Bello with a low ball, it's a roll over the back of the net! Bobby Bello with the turn!
Let's go, baby.
And this crowd goes wild as we are tied at 1.
All black everything, black cars, all black everything, and I'm going to black.
Point Ali Hadzik in the header. Oh yeah! In the back of the net. Tariq Ali Hadzik with the header puts it in a perfect spot. And Wethersfield has jumped ahead now 2-1, 24-28 to go.
5 stacks, yeah, I'm talking 5,6, 0 shots, 0 sugar, back to run the circles well.
Look at the save from Nate Morris on the shot from Rigby. 8:52 to go. Kellenbach up from the back to take it. They put everybody in the box. Headed by Xander. Oh, the head is that may do it, folks. Ali Hadzik is alone, and Kellenbach is running back. Ali Hadzik has to beat one. He's taken down. And there's going to be a little extracurricular there.
Just straight red. The red.
So that's a red for Connor Kellenbach.
And Wethersfield hangs on the second half comeback.
Yeah, hey, good response in the second half. Obviously, when I say some of the stuff at halftime, I've said it to you before. I'm hoping for a response. Great job. You got the goals. Okay, you got the first one, got the second one. We did enough to win. And you get to hang out together a little bit longer. Practices, all that stuff. It gets fun. This is when it's fun. This is awesome, right? A little different atmosphere. Boom, 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 a little adrenaline. Hopefully everyone's checking their phones. Did Brookfield win? Because if they did, they're coming here. Today is a little test of your character, okay? And you guys showed great character here in the second half, getting it done, okay? Good job, boys. Let's go, keep it going, let's go.
1, 2, 3, go.
Victories within the mile. Almost there, don't give up now. Only thing that's on my mind is who gonna run this town tonight. Who gonna run this town tonight?
Yeah, yeah.
And with that, we are set for what should be a great matchup here tonight. Quarterfinal round of the 2024 CIAC Class L Boys Soccer Tournament. Number 18, Brookfield out of the Southwest Conference, taking on number 10, Wethersfield from the Central Connecticut Conference. This, under head coach Rob Yockham, who's now in his 25th season with the Eagles, is the 13th time that the Wethersfield boys have advanced to the quarterfinals of the state playoffs. In 10 of the previous 12 trips to the quarterfinals, Wethersfield has moved on to make it to the semifinal round of the tournament. We will see what happens here tonight. We're looking forward to a potentially low-scoring, well-played affair. Wethersfield on the season made it to the CCC conference tournament, fell in the quarterfinal round there. Brookfield, meanwhile, made the SWC tournament, advanced to the semifinals where they fell to Bethel, and that is what brought both teams into the CIAC tournament. And folks, we are just about ready to get things underway to get the festivities started. We're going to turn it over to public address announcer, WHS senior Luke Kraut, for pregame announcements and introductions of the starting lineups. That'll also take us through the national anthem. We'll hand it off now to Luke Kraut.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Catone Field for the quarterfinals of the CIAC Class L State Tournament. Tonight's game will be played by the visiting Brookfield Bobcats and your Wethersfield Eagles. This game is being conducted under the direction of Assistant Principal and Athletic Director, Mr. Mike Maltesi, and Principal, Mrs. Siobhan O'Connor. Sports medicine services are provided by Hartford Healthcare. It is the hope of the high school administration, game officials, coaches, and players that the spectators will enjoy the contest in the spirit of good sportsmanship. Please note that use of profanity and inappropriate behavior will not be tolerated at any student-centered events. We, the students, athletes, and staff of Wethersfield High School, are proud of our school and want to extend a warm welcome to our guests from Brookfield. And now the starting lineups. First, the visiting Bobcats from Brookfield. In goal, number 0, Tate Ross. Number 1, Andrew Genovese. The captain, number 4, Stephen Gonda. Number 5, Liam Bamba. Number 7, Brady Bulakowski. Number 8, Evan Almeida. Number 10, David Guzman. The captain, number 11, Jack Ryan. Number 13, Nathan Abrantes. Number 19, Samuel Goncalves. And number 22, Morgan Litwin. And now, the starting lineup for your Wethersfield Eagles. The captain, number 12, Oliver Pedno. The captain, number 17, Julian Coulier. Number 19, Camden Sharkovich. Number 2, Xander Hong. Number 4, Ramo Amatovic. Number 5, Leo Naharo. Number 7, Tariq Alahadzik. Number 9, Fabi Bello. Number 10, Ashvin Maharaj. Number 11, John Fraga. And your starting goalie, the captain, number 1, Nate Morris. At this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Announcement of both teams, the starting lineups announced here at Gatineau. We're going to take a quick look now, Tom, at the Wethersfield formation for this one.
Yeah, you're going to notice something different right off the bat here. Number 2, Xander Hong. He has the task of the season. He is going to be man marking number 11 for Brookfield, Jack Ryan. And if you've been with us for a couple of years, this has been done once a season each of the last 4 years. In 2021, your son, Dave, Sam Gustafson, man-marked Lucas Almeida in a 0-0 tie. In 2022, Sean Kahn man-marked Lucas Almeida in a loss at Hall. In 2023, Sean Kahn man-marked Jack Ryan here in a game Wethersfield lost. You saw the highlights at the beginning. And today, Xander Hong will be man-marking Jack Ryan all day long.
Ryan, definitely the attention getter for this team, had already committed even last year to UConn to play college soccer. But one of 3 first-team all-conference performers on this Brookfield squad, along with Andrew Genovese in net and also David Guzman, a midfielder. Let's take a look at how these two teams stack up, Tom.
Yeah, real quick look at this. Brookfield has played 1 more game, has scored 1 more goal, has allowed 1 fewer goal. So expect this game to be as tight as any game this season has been.
All right, and Tom, this is the first time Wethersfield has made it to the quarterfinals since 2021. Let's set the Wayback Machine for Sunday, November 14th, 2021, and revisit Wethersfield battling Notre Dame of West Haven.
Wethersfield tries to work it through. Off the defender. Now to DeJesus. DeJesus. Does McCarter get there in time? He does. Through ball. Johnson. Oh, no! At 21.
And that's how that one went the last time Wethersfield made it to the quarterfinals. Also, here at home, hoping for a repeat are the Eagles of that result. But it's going to be a tough challenge tonight for Wethersfield. 18 seed Brookfield here in town. This is the team, as we talked about earlier, that ended Wethersfield's season a year ago in the second round. That game was out in Brookfield. Tonight, the Eagles, once again wearing the black jerseys with the blue lettering, white trim, white shorts and black socks, as Wethersfield will go from left to right here in the first half. Brookfield in the road whites. As the visiting team, they will be going from right to left here in the first half. And we are just about to get underway. It's quarterfinal action of the CIAC Class L Boys Soccer Tournament. And here we go. Brookfield takes possession first. We should have a good one underway here tonight. Brookfield forced to play back to Genovese in net. He sends a curling ball over the sideline, so Wethersfield will take a throw here in the offensive half, but Kuye decides to send back to Amatovic. Good pressure there from Goncalves up front. Ball goes back to Morris, now far side to Maharaj. Pedno now with a little bit of space, closed quickly though, has to play back to Amatovic. Comes over to Kuye near side. Wethersfield trying to get the ball out of the back. Kuye sends one over into the offensive half, gets past Fraga. Nice tap there from Ali Hadzik. Can Sharkovic get to it up front? Shielded nicely, and let's see what we got. That's going to lead to the first set piece of the game, a corner kick for Wethersfield.
Yeah, good positive contribution from Cameron Sharkovic there. Never touching the ball, but put enough pressure on to create this corner kick where Wethersfield can be ultra dangerous.
Good battle there with number 5, Liam Bamba, along the back line for Brookfield. Corner kick is set. Amatovic is up. Pedno is there, right about on the penalty marker. Here's the high ball coming across. Gets over Pedno. Amatovic had a chance. Rattles around and cleared out of there. That is Tate Ross, number 0, also one of the seniors on this Brookfield team. It's an experienced bunch. Amatovic sends one down the left, looking for Ali Hadzik. He's going to go right toward the corner. Can he keep it in bounds?
And any corner kick for Wethersfield that ends on the head of Rama Amatovic is a good corner kick, but I think Coach wants those driven in a little bit more of a line drive instead of a rainbow like that last one was.
Brookfield now looks to play out of the back. They will win a throw over near the Wethersfield bench. Brookfield in white, moving from right to left. Throw bounces, gets past a couple of players. Shield by Maharaj, but that ball's booted forward. Kuye is going to get to it. Will Morris call him off? He will. Morris scoops it up. Nate Morris, senior goalkeeper for Wethersfield. Opposite end, Andrew Genovese, the senior captain in net for Brookfield tonight. Genovese, one of 3 first-team All-SWC performers on this Brookfield squad. The Bobcats finished 5th in the conference. It is a loaded conference that is headlined by, and there's a ball going to Camden Sharkovic inside the 18. No arm is up. He's onside, and there is a good pounce on that ball by Genovese. May have been shaken up, though. We're going to see take another look at that.
Yeah, good little let by Fraga here as Sharkovic is making that run. I think Sharkovic just touches it a little too far here with his left foot, and good read by Genovese to come out and make that play.
Looks like Genovese shaking off the hand. Great sportsmanship from Camden Sharkovic. Should go over and check on him. No ill intention or ill will on that play, just a collision, and unfortunately Genovese took the worst of that, but he looks to be up. He'll stay in the game. We got 37-34 on the clock here in the first half. Scoreless game. Number 18 seed Brookfield visiting number 10 seed Wethersfield in a quarterfinal of this Class L tournament. This is number 4, Stephen Gonda near side, gets rid of the ball. Gonda and his brother last year had 3 of the 4 goals. Nice tap there from Ali Hadzik. Got it over to Camden Sharkovic, but cleared there by Genovese in net. Out come the Bobcats trying to turn the other way. Jack Ryan got his first touch there near the middle of the field. Back it goes. Now near side to Gonda. Gonda, one of the captains, along with Genovese and Ryan for this Brookfield Bobcats team. Left-footed ball gets past Goncalves. Maharaj let it go past him for Wethersfield. It goes back to Morris.
And if you see our cameras zoom in on number 2 for Wethersfield, Xander Hong, and number 11 for Brookfield, Jack Ryan. Jack Ryan runs like a marathon every single game. He never stops moving. Xander Hong is tasked with staying with him, staying inside of his shoes all game long. I don't know if Xander's got the endurance to do that for 80 minutes. We'll see.
Nice tap ahead there by John Fraga. Camden Sharkovich tried to create the angle for Wethersfield, but it gets back to Genovese in net. He fakes the roll. Let's see. He's going to go now far side on the rollout. Out of the back, Bobcats looking to play it forward. Get it into the offensive half. Taken away by Fraga. Here comes Wethersfield now toward the 18. Lays it off. Ali Hadzik on the outside. Ball deflected. Ali Hadzik still has it on his foot. Tries to tap it back to Fraga, but it's cleared there by Brookfield. Nice play along the back line. That ball goes over to number 7, Brady Bulikowski. Brookfield now switches fields. Gonda near side. Nahara with a takeaway for Wethersfield. Hong is right there, shadowing Jack Ryan, as you highlighted, Tom, in the opening. Ball goes back to Genovese. He sends a high ball toward the near side, headed by Gonda. Goes toward the official, middle of the field. Hong able to clear it ahead. Camden Sharkovich is there, and that's going to draw an arm, it looks like. No, it did not. It just is cleared by Genovese. Here comes now Brookfield the other way. Ball ahead to number 10, David Guzman. He crosses back into the backfield, makes a nice move to get back across the midline. Defended by Naharo. A lot of contact, no whistle there. Guzman looking for it. Left-footed ball goes ahead from Naharo. Along the back, that's Bamba for Brookfield. Cleared out by Brookfield, goes over the side.
Good start for Wethersfield, just like Tuesday night against Massac. A number of times they're getting the ball in the box. Most of the possession is on this half of the field.
Naharo with a left-footed ball trying to thread the needle to get it to Ali Hadzik, but not able to make that happen.
Yeah, I think he's got to be a little bit more patient. Maybe find like a Fraga in the middle of the field, try to shorten those passes.
Ali Hadzik had it for a moment, but it's sent high and over the far side, over the midline. Naharo now. Bamba for Brookfield. Gets a left foot on the ball. Good challenge by Kuye. Ball high near the midline, headed by Gonda. It's going to go Wethersfield way, so we'll have a throw here. Julian Kuye, one of the 3 captains for the Eagles, along with Ali Pedno and Nate Morris. 3 senior captains for this Wethersfield team. Nice throw. Comes down the near sideline. Headed there by Ross. Goncalves got to it for Brookfield. Ryan goes down on that contact. It'll draw a whistle, so it'll be a free kick in the backfield for the Bobcats. Ryan looks like he will line up to take it. No, he's going to come off of it now. They're going to send up Genovese from net.
You would think it's going to be a long ball if he's going to come up. And the last time we saw this, late Tuesday night against Massac, it was pretty interesting.
That ball was a few yards into the offensive half, so keeper had more ground to cover to get back in net. Genovese has both arms up. He lets it fly with the right foot. It goes over far side. Headed there by Brookfield. Opportunity brewing, but Maharaj clears it for Wethersfield. Hong tries to get to it. Fraga, I should say, goes after that. Comes over to Goncalves on the near side. Left foots it back toward the top of the arc. Ball got past number 22, Morgan Litwin. Poked out of there by Naharo. Leo Naharo with a left foot. Sends it over to the far side and over in front of the Brookfield bench. Down the side we go. Taken away by the Bobcats. They come down to the offensive half. Over the midline, Bobcats try to keep it in bounds, but it gets away from Brookfield. It'll be a throw for Wethersfield. We're just about 7 minutes in, 33 even on the clock here in the first half. Scoreless game.
You heard us mention John Fraga's name a couple of times. He did leave twice during Tuesday night's game with an injury. The second time he did not return, so good to see him healthy and moving at full speed.
Ball booted ahead. Nobody in the area code for Wethersfield.
Yeah, Leo's still looking for that home run ball. He's got to be a little more patient.
Ross brings it over to Gonda, near side. On the foot now of Evan Almeida, sends it ahead. Amatovic going to play back to Morris. He's well off his line. Middle of the box, has to get rid of it quickly as Goncalves put nice pressure on. Amatovic is on the near side now, going to send one with the right foot. High ball down the near side. John Fraga races, trying to get to it. Able to keep it in bounds. Just outside the 18, now he sends a cross. Who's there? Wethersfield. looking for the opportunity on the far side. Nothing brewing right now, but still got possession. There's Nahato going to let one go toward the net. That's a low roller that Genovese will scoop up. So Leo Nahato has loaded up the left foot a few times here. That one made it on goal, but nothing doing. We remain scoreless, 31-51 to go here in the first half. Brookfield and Wethersfield for a trip to the Class L semifinals.
And look how aggressive the Wethersfield defense is. They pick up a foul there, but Kuye, Naharo, and Pedno all jumping in and putting pressure on this ball at midfield.
So it'll be a kick in the backfield, just a couple of yards in the backfield for Brookfield. Genovese trots up again to take it, gives it maybe an extra yard, gives a nice pat of the gloves, and looking for his opportunity. A lot of action near the top of the arc. Right next to Genovese is Tate Ross, number 0, for a little defensive outlet. Here comes the right-footed boot. It is going high. It is into the 18. It is headed there by Brookfield. Now by Kuye, a header going the other way for Wethersfield. Brookfield trying to keep it in the offensive half. They're able to do that. Left-footed ball goes toward the middle. Headed again by Kuye. Goes off of Brady Bulikowski. Brookfield trying to bring it again. Kuye going to shield as Morris will scoop that up off the hop. 30-45 to go first half. We remain scoreless. Brookfield threatened there on that possession, but Wethersfield able to hold the line.
Oh, good
Cameron Shargovich with a nice header forward as Wethersfield tries a counterattack. Inside the 18 on the right side. Nice cross. Who's going to get there? Nobody home on that far post. Camden Shargovich, nice hustle, sent a good cross. Nobody there.
Yeah, great hustle to get his head on the ball and let his speed take over from there. And you may say, who was he passing to? That's a perfect place to play a ball. Wethersfield needs to have somebody there.
Nahato again with the left foot. That goes wide. That looked like that had a chance when he first let it go, but it goes high and wide. We'll take a second look.
Yeah, we've seen Naharo a couple times get the ball and look to rip it from distance. And here, Brookfield just passes it right to him. He's got a little bit of daylight, and man, hits a screamer, but that just goes wide right.
Exactly 10 minutes in, now 29:57 to go here in the first half. We are knotted still at 0, right where we started, but it's been an entertaining first 10 minutes. Both teams going after a nice header there in the center circle by Kuye for Wethersfield. Brookfield trying to keep the ball in bounds. They won't, so Wethersfield gets a throw in the attacking portion of the field. John Fraga lines it up, sends it back. Leo Nahato. He has sent some left-footed kicks moving toward the goal. Here is Pedno weaving through traffic.
Wow.
Nice move there. Cuts it back. Has to get through more. Sends it in now to Camden Sharkovich. Heads it toward the goal, but cleared there. High ball by Gonda. Comes back out. Fraga going to claim it for Wethersfield. Fakes a kick. Has to pull back. Good defensive pressure there from Brookfield. Chipped now by Pedno as Ali Hadzik tried to create some space toward the top of the 18. Comes out of there. Nice step. And there's Pedno again. Send it to Ali Hadzik. He's wide open at the top, but now he's got pressure. Sends the ball through. Deflected. Nicely done by the back line for Brookfield. Here come the Bobcats the other way. Jack Ryan through the center circle. Has to pull it back as Pedno got back. Nice hustle.
And that's the first time that Ryan got any separation from Hong, and look at Pedno jump right on it.
Battle at the midline now, Gonda and Nahato. Gonda sends it ahead to Goncalves. Lays it off, looking for Litwin. Cleared by Wethersfield. Center circle, Ali Hadzik plays it far side, hoping that Fraga can get to it. Not able to, and we've got a throw for Brookfield. Far side, right at the midline, between the benches. In it comes to Litwin. Center circle. Nice play there. They're able to poke the ball ahead, but here's Julian Kuye with a header for Wethersfield. Off the foot of Leo Nahato. He's going to battle Gonda. A lot of contact there. Let's see which way that one goes. That's going to draw a whistle against Leo Nahato. Gonda gets up. Captain Stephen Gonda. He earned, along with Liam Bamba, all division honors this year in the Southwest Conference. The Southwest Conference has 2 divisions. They name a first team, which Genovese, Guzman, and Ryan made, and then they have an all-division team. And that ball is sent high in toward the top of the 18, off the head of Amatovic, now off the head of Almeida. Still battling for it, Ryan and Hong. Hong comes out with it. That's Nahato, I'm sorry. The ball was right next to Ryan. I figured it was going to be Xander Hong. Fooled me. It was Leo Nahato. 27-16 to go here in the first half. Throw coming along the side for number 0, Tate Ross, senior defender on this Brookfield team. He takes a few steps and comes in with the throw, headed there by Couillet, headed by Ross, headed by Ryan. Ball was on the foot of Guzman. Goes over the side and looks like a little bit shaken up, walking a little gingerly there is Couillet for Wethersfield. We'll keep an eye on that as we hit the 26-46 mark here in the first half. Scoreless game. CIAC Boys Soccer Class L quarterfinal. Winner of this one will get the winner of Newington Bassick, also happening today. Ryan comes back, able to pop it to Ross. Ross now down the near side, looking for Gonda. One-on-one battle with Pedno. Pedno with the diving slide to kick it over the sideline, so that will be a throw for Brookfield. 26-15 to go. Brookfield mounting a bit of a possession here. Let's see if Wethersfield's defense is up to the task. 26:08 on the clock. Throw coming in the offensive portion of the field. A lot of action right in the middle of the field near the top of the 18. Now it moves and disperses a bit. That ball's headed. There's a kick by Ryan. He tried the volley, not able to put it on net.
If that was a set play, that was impressive. Deep throw to a tall guy, little flick, and a full volley.
Here comes the counterattack. Camden Sharkovich up front for Wethersfield, but Genovese gets off his line. Sharkovich going to get to it, taps it, taken away by Bamba. And now cleared by Ross for Brookfield. High ball toward the midline. Ryan had a touch. Pedno, Ryan. Pedno and Ryan, center circle. Ryan sends the ball far side. Maharaj looked like he wanted to step in and try to intercept. Instead, he tries to defend, tries to shield as Bulikowski went after the ball. There's a kick coming back toward the midline. Gonda takes it. Goncalves back to Gonda. Gonda with a chip coming back. Number 8 is Evan Almeida for Brookfield. He sends one far into the 18. Headed by Pedno over there. Xander Hong now with a high ball toward the far side. Bounces high. There's a bit of a battle over there. Fabi Bello in the mix for Wethersfield on that far side. Haven't said his name much in the offensive half of the field yet.
Yeah, he's been kind of out wide left, and if Wethersfield, he draws a foul there. But there's been a couple times Wethersfield had the ball in the box, and if they slid it across back post, he was waiting there patiently.
Bello has 4 goals on the season, but 2 of those have come in the postseason, so he is starting to find his groove offensively. 24:30 to go. Just over 15 minutes into this first half. Brookfield at Wethersfield. Rematch of a second-round contest from last year where 2-seeded Brookfield in 2023 got the 4-2 win over Wethersfield to move on to the quarters. Now this year it's a quarterfinal matchup. 10-seed Wethersfield, 18-seed Brookfield. Here comes Camden Sharkovich making the move. Gets it over to Ali Hadzik inside the 18 on the left. He sends the ball through. It's deflected. Another corner kick opportunity for Wethersfield, second one of the game. Ali Hadzik creates the corner, gets the set piece for Wethersfield after he sent the ball off the Brookfield defender. Here's the kick. It comes through. Header! Oh, look at that play! Amatovic with the header, and it looked to us like Genovese able to get a hand on it and make it hit the crossbar and pop up. We'll take another look.
Yeah, Genovese definitely got a hand on it. Then it hits the football crossbar. Great save, great service, and a really good header. That's one of Amatovic's best headers we've seen the past couple weeks.
Good service, good header, but Genovese keeps this game scoreless. We've got a corner kick now coming from the near corner. What will Wethersfield have in store for this one?
Looks like Naharro potentially on that.
Left-footed kicker, Leo Naharro going to take it from the near corner. Here it comes. It goes all the way through, and Ale Hadzik tried to get to it. And you could see Amatovic there throwing the arm up, maybe looking for a little contact, a little more than he wanted there as he tried to get his head on the ball again. But you have to think, after that first chance, the one that was saved by Genovese, Brookfield's going to be well aware of Ramo Amatovic on corner kicks moving forward.
I'm sure they were well aware before this game even began.
Nice play by Hong in the center circle, sends it forward for Wethersfield, but a step for Brookfield. Action through the center circle. Here is Jack Ryan. Good pressure by John Fraga. Stephen Gonda now sends a left-footed ball. Goes toward the top of the arc. Able to get through. Got past Goncalves, who was defended by Maharaj there. Turn as Wethersfield tries to come the other way. Playing out of the back, going center circle, looking for Camden Sharkovich. Touch gets away, but Pedno's going to have some space. Shanks the ball a bit. It squibs. Here comes Almeida battling Pedno, but Pedno able to send it down the near side, looking for Camden Sharkovich. Nice step there and good takeaway from Ross. He sends it over to Litwin, who goes back to number 5, Liam Bamba, along the back line for the Brookfield Bobcats. Guzman now with the ball, able to make the turn. Center circle. Going to come near side for Gonda. Brookfield looks to attack every time they get the ball. Here is Guzman battling Najarro. Guzman still moving. Gets past Pedno. Sends it over to Litwin. Tries to play through, but nice play there by Julian Coulier to deflect. Here is Xander Hong playing it all the way up the field. That's going to go all the way back to Genovese in goal tonight, the senior keeper, all-conference performer for this Brookfield team. Brookfield now looks to play out of the back, looking for Ryan. Little contact from Hong, no whistle. Maharaj goes far side to Bello, right at the midline. Has to play it back to Maharaj in front of the Brookfield bench. Left-footed boot, looking for Ali Hadzik. It's headed back to Bamba, and he sends a ball forward. Bello battles on the far side, but Guzman has it now, and here he comes into the offensive half. Gets past Pedno, but loses the ball. Frogging out of Pedno. Wethersfield coming the other way across the midline. Ali Pedno makes a move to get around Litwin. Lays it off far side for Bello. Makes a move. Nice play there from Brady Bulikowski to clear it over the side. It'll be a throw for Wethersfield as we near the midway point of this first half. 20-28 on the clock. Scoreless game, first half. Quarterfinal action in this Class L tournament.
It looks like Wethersfield's made their first substitution. Camden Sharkovich comes out, and it looks like Damian Sardo is on that left side.
Now in the game for the Eagles, number 21, Damian Sardo.
All right, Najarro looking to load up the left foot again. Has to pull it back. Chips it now, looking for the opportunity, but just a little bit off on the connection there.
Yeah, look, that was a nice ball. Put a little backspin on it, but both Ali Hadzik and Bello were cutting back to the ball.
Genovese, high ball. Gonda with the header toward the midline. Ryan touches it back. Almeida with it. Good pressure there from Wethersfield. Down goes Fraga. He looks like he might be shaken up again. You talked about it at least twice in the last game. Slow getting up, and that's going to draw the whistle.
You know, I think the injury on Tuesday night was leg calf related, and he's holding something, upper body. Can't really tell what it is, but doubtful it's the same injury.
All right, he's up, trots back into the action. It's a throw on the far side for the Eagles. Comes into Bello. Tries to play between two. Still on his foot. Got more players to beat. Sends the ball, and you see Ali Hadzik with both hands to the face as he knew Wethersfield had something brewing there, but not able to make the connection.
Yeah, he passed it to where Ali Hadzik was a second before. Had he passed it a second earlier, I think Tariq and he would have been on the same page.
So under 19 remaining, 18:55 on the clock here in the first half. Genovese lets go of the right-footed kick, looking for Guzman at the midline, defended by Ashwin Maharaj. 10 against 10 on that far side. Good battle there. Guzman comes out with the ball, gets past Litwin. Now center circle we go. Almeida sends one forward. Wethersfield needs to close the doors. Goncalves came in and applied pressure, but Morris able to get to it. 18:30 to go first half. Nate Morris in net for Wethersfield. Going to let this one fly with the left foot. It is high. It is into the Catone sky. It's bouncing in the offensive half, but there is Bamba for Brookfield, and here come the Bobcats trying to play the other way. Najarro, though, center circle. Pedno right in the middle of the W, has to play back. Amatovic in the backfield. Good pressure coming. Sends a ball near side. Coulier making the run. So is Ali Hadzik. Ali Hadzik making his way over to this near side of the field after spending a lot of time on the far side. Throw from Coulier. Gets over the head of Najarro. Gonda with a high kick. That's going to go into the stands and bounce and go back onto the field. So Coulier's got his choice of which soccer ball. And there's another throw that comes in as Coulier had two soccer balls. Fraga had another one. So in
best
play
ball
we go.
boys in the business.
Fraga right foot. It looks like right off the chin of Gonda. Ball coming forward. Ryan with the header. Gets ahead to Goncalves through the center circle, battling with Pedno. Goncalves able to keep the ball alive. He's far side now.
He's got no help. He's going 1-on-5.
Pedno chasing him all the way across the field. And it goes over the side. It'll be a throw for Wethersfield deep in the backfield. Both those players, number 19, Sam Goncalves for Brookfield, and number 12, Ali Pedno for Wethersfield, determined to win that ball. They chased it all the way across the field down into that corner in front of the hedges. Throw for Brookfield now in front of their bench. Litwin had it momentarily. Now Almeida comes near side looking for Gonda. Ball gets away, and Wethersfield will have the throw near side. Leo Najarro lays it off for Julian Couillet. Only one ball going to come into play this time. 16:35 to go, first half. Booted down the near side. A little flick off the forehead of Ali Hadzik, and he's looking like, where are you? Somebody. Maybe trying to get the attention of Fabi Bello, who was in the middle of the field, but Wethersfield not able to make a connection there. Bello pressures far side. Here's a step from Pedno. Bello now weaves around one, lays it off for Fraga. He looks to be okay after being shaken up just a couple minutes ago. Midline now, Couillet for Wethersfield.
Yeah, good hustle by
pressure.
Goncalves there.
Yeah, Goncalves did a great job and turns the ball the other way, forcing Couillet to play back to Morris. He's got to let this one go. He does. Chip toward the middle of the field. Off the head of Almeida. Goes forward for Wethersfield, but Ross going to send it to Genovese in net. So Tate Ross plays back to Andrew Genovese, two seniors for this experienced Brookfield team. Gonda's another one. He heads up. There's a shoulder of Xander Hong, and there's a header by Almeida. Tapped forward by Ryan. Collision there as Couillet and Goncalves go down. Let's see which way that's going to go. Looks like it'll be a free kick for the Bobcats here. So this, a potentially dangerous opportunity as Wethersfield makes another substitution as Camden Sharkovich will come back in, but Fabi Bello will take a seat.
Now to the game for the Eagles, number 19, Camden Sharkovich.
So we approach the 15-minute mark here. We've got, I thought we had a free kick coming, but the ball just went over the side. So it's just a throw for Gonda, but still in the offensive half for the Bobcats. They come down the near side looking for Guzman. He's able to get to it. Sends a cross looking for Ryan, but Amatovic able to clear. That was potentially dangerous for Wethersfield, but here comes the counterattack for the Eagles. Camden Sharkovich splits two. Good presence there by Nathan Abrantes, but Camden Sharkovich keeps it alive, moving toward the goal, and boxed out there finally by Liam Bamba. Great individual effort as we'll take a second look at Camden Sharkovich.
Yeah, these refs early on are letting it go. Obviously, you know, from both sides, but, you know, one player goes down. Cam had his hand on the back. The ref was right there, but letting it go so far.
And again, we do have the three-person officiating crew. We've got the center ref along with two ARs. That is certainly a good formula for keeping track of offside calls as compared to the two-man system, two-official system we typically see during the regular season. Headed there by Ashwin Maharaj. Jack Ryan with an opportunity now. Good step by Pedno to take the ball away. Pedno tries to play out of the back, but here is Almeida. Goes off of Najarro. Over now to Gonda for Brookfield. Left-footed ball toward the top of the 18. Off of Amatovic. Comes forward for Wethersfield. Fraga makes a turn. Pressured. Lays it up to Ali Hadzik. Wethersfield has to go back and retrieve. Najarro will. Leo Najarro going to play a potentially dangerous ball. Flick back off the head of Amatovic. Not sure all the Eagles were on the same page on that particular play, but they come away with no harm done. We remain scoreless, 13:23 to go here in the first half. Number 10, Wethersfield. Number 18, Brookfield. And Wethersfield just sends one into the great wide open over on that far side. Camden Sharkovich finally got in the camera shot, but not really much doing for Wethersfield as we approach the 13-minute mark. Ball's going to go to Brookfield now over in front of the Eagles bench. Coach Yakum over there up. He's a couple of feet behind the bench, surveying the action so far in this one. Ryan's got a touch in the backfield, but he's going to play all the way back to Genovese. Genovese now lets the ball go, coming toward the midline. Leo Najarro there for Wethersfield. Ball gets off his foot, goes the other way. Goncalves came to it for Brookfield. Goes far side now. Guzman's going to be able to keep it in bounds. Guzman, left-footed ball coming over here to Gonda. Gonda. Couillet. Gonda creates some space, but look at Najarro come in there to make the turn. Nicely done by Leo Najarro. We might take a second look at that one.
Yeah, that might be the play of the game for Wethersfield so far. If Naharo doesn't backtrack him right there, Kuye steps up, but good job by Ganda here to get past him. And look at Naharo. We've said how well he's worked back all year. Man, that could have been 1-0 easily.
And a little juke on that one is he made a fake like he was going to turn toward the outside and then able to turn back toward his strong foot, the left foot, come out of there with the ball. We've got a throw for Brookfield in the backfield on this near sideline as we've gone under the 12-minute mark. We got 11:50 to go here in the first half. Naharo with the header, but here's Guzman. He's got some speed. Sends the ball ahead, looking for Ryan up front. No arm is up. And look at Nate Morris with the step to clear, but Wethersfield has to claim the ball. Sardo tries to do so. Goes over in front of the Brookfield bench. That was a fantastic step. Well off his line was Nate Morris there as Ryan had the attack.
And a good play for Brookfield there. Ryan hasn't been able to get much space from the Wethersfield defense. Play a little ball over the top, let him use his speed, and had Morris not come out, he would have had a 1-on-0.
Brookfield now. Here's Guzman making the run. Lays it off. They got something going here. Far side, number 21 is Enes Kosa.
And Amatovic, I think, got called for a foul there.
Collision on that far side as ball went toward the corner. Let's see if we do have a kick. Good battle there. Yeah, it looks like too much contact. The flag went up, so it should be a free kick near the sideline. So mimics a corner kick in some ways. You probably set up here, I would assume, the same formation you would for a corner kick. There's not a Brookfield player in the area in terms of a short ball. Ryan and Hong are matched up with each other just outside the 6, approaching the near post. A lot of action in front of the goal. Here comes a left-footed ball curling toward the net. It's headed. Can Brookfield get to it? Kuye tries to get to it for Wethersfield. Ganda tries to put a foot on it. A bicycle kick potentially by Almeida doesn't connect, and Wethersfield able to clear. Flicked off the head of Ali Hadzik. Looking for a little contact there, but nothing doing. As Ross was able to challenge Ali Hadzik in the center circle. This ball gets back. This is oh man, another header from Ramo Amatovic that Nate Morris pounces on as Jack Ryan was closing quickly.
He is lurking. If Wethersfield hasn't played a ball, if they don't play a ball as cleanly as they have, he's there to capitalize on the mistake.
And Ali Hadzik tried to play Camden Sharkovich up top. Pedno now steps to it. Wethersfield trying to run an offensive attack here. They haven't had the ball in this half much in these last few minutes. Brookfield starting to find their groove offensively. Chipped by Pedno looking for Ali Hadzik, but Brookfield going to come away with it. Here's Ryan in the backfield. Lays it off for Guzman. Deflected there by Xander Hong. John Fraga had an opportunity weaving through traffic, but that ball's cleared far side. It'll be a throw for Wethersfield. Approaching the 9-minute mark, we've got a sub into the game for the Eagles.
Bobby Bello returns. He's going to take out Ali Hadzik.
Now in the game for Brookfield, number 7, Brittany Bolakowski. And in the game for the Eagles, number 9, Fabi Bello.
So 8:50 on the clock here in the first half. Action on the far side. Wethersfield in the black jerseys. Eagles are moving left to right here in this first half. Naharo again with the left foot. That's going to take a couple of hops, and Genovese all over it. That's the second time we've seen Leo Naharo load up the left foot, send one, but both of them have pretty much been right at Genovese. He's been able to make the saves.
He did have that one screamer that went wide of the right post, so keep shooting from there if he gets it open.
Little contact. Ryan goes down right on the midline, but it's not going to draw a whistle, and it'll be a Wethersfield throw. Julian Kuye going to come up to take it just a few yards in the offensive half for Wethersfield. 8:09 on the clock here in the first half. Scoreless game. Kuye. High throw. Looking down the side. Fraga had the header opportunity. Bello chased. Cleared over the side by Brookfield, so it'll be another throw a few yards deeper for the Eagles this time. Kuye's got it again. Comes in short ball to Naharo. Back to Kuye. Tries to send the right-footed ball, but that is deflected by Stephen Ganda. Fraga had it. Tries the tap back. Bello with an opportunity in the middle of the field, but Ryan with a header plays back to Ganda. Ganda keeps it in bounds. Comes back to Ryan now. Xander Hong is near him. Fraga pressured as well, but here comes Brookfield trying to mount the attack. Guzman comes near side. Gonda up from the back. Got plenty of space. There's nobody back on this near side. Left-footed ball. And there is the right foot of Ramo Amatovic to send that away from the goal. We'll take a second look.
Yeah, good job by Amatovic here. Get his big right foot in the passing or shooting lane. It looks like Gonda is coming down. I think he's passing that back post. Amatovic breaks it up and looks like Brookfield might be going short here. Xander Hong has to give him 10 yards of space, has to give Jack Ryan 10 yards of space here.
Corner kick is set. Ryan and Guzman both in the corner. The rest of the action is inside the 18. Here comes the ball. It's a line drive going all the way through. Gets to the body of a Brookfield player there. Number 21, Enes Kosa, had an opportunity, but Wethersfield escapes. Ball goes over the side, but a little turnaround there on the connection, and Brookfield will take the throw right here near the midline. Tate Ross, senior defender, going to scoop up the ball and play it in. So Wethersfield escaped, but a nice opportunity there for Brookfield. Good service, and Kosa had the ball as it got all the way through to the far post. Almeida comes to Gonda, able to keep the ball in bounds. Good pressure from Najardo for Wethersfield. Back to Almeida. Chip shot up ahead. Looking for a number 7, Brady Bulakowski. Battle. He's outside the 18. Sends a cross. Looking for Ryan. Ball rattles around, and that looks like it's in the back of the net. We've got our first goal of the game as Ryan played the ball across. Looks like he got it to Kosa. We'll take a second look, see, Tom, if we can confirm the ball rattled around.
Yeah,
I think 5:55 on the clock.
I think it was Bulakowski on this left side, and this is the first time we've seen him on this left side. Gets past Kuye, centers it, and I think Ryan's going to shoot it off of Amatovic, off of the post, and into the net.
So that is Ryan on the goal from Bulakowski. Jack Ryan, he scored their goal in their 1-0 second-round win. He's got their first goal here to put them up 1-0 over Wethersfield. 5:55 on the clock in the first half. Wethersfield looks to reset. For the second game in a row, the Eagles trail in the first half.
Brookfield goal scored by number 11, Jack Ryan.
Heading over the chip, looking for Ali Hodzik up top, but Genovese comes well off to snag that one out of the air. So Jack Ryan, we talked about him up top. He is the star. If you look up Brookfield soccer, it's hard to not find something about Jack Ryan. He had their goal in their second-round win against defending Class L champion East Lyme on Tuesday. He has their goal here against Wethersfield.
And how frustrating is it for Ryan to have somebody on him the whole time, every single second, not giving him any breathing room, and he still stays right with it, and the one chance he gets, he puts it home.
Similar story to what we saw Tuesday night for Wethersfield here against another Southwest Conference team, Massac. Eagles trailed 1-0 at the half in that one. Had some chances they didn't convert. And similarly here, not a ton of chances for Brookfield, but they've made the most of them. They've got one on the board. Wethersfield has nothing yet. 4:38 to go here in the first half. Brookfield on the road for the third consecutive game, trying to pull another upset over a higher-seeded team. Genovese out of the back. And the official stops clock here at 4:16. Not sure what the challenge is here. Looks like maybe with the ball placement. Genovese backs up to a spot, but then he tries to spin the ball forward, not to the liking of the center ref here in this one. So we're right on the 30-yard marker, far side in the backfield for Brookfield. It's going to be a free kick. Genovese going to take it. And we await the restart of the action. Here we go, right-footed boot. Goes far down the right side, over near the hedges. Good battle. Maharaj now for Wethersfield. That deflects. That's going to be another corner kick. So Wethersfield in danger again. Brookfield already on top, 1-0. Off the goal by Jack Ryan at the 5:55 mark. That was off of a good play down the left side from Bulakowski. Able to feed, get Ryan the opportunity. He did a nice job turning. Now we've got a corner kick, far corner. Two players there. leaving open the opportunity for a short ball. It's going to be a left-footed ball. Curls in toward the post. Off the head of Amatovic, able to clear it out. Gonda and Gabriel Laperriere gives chase. Wethersfield making some substitutions. Here's a left-footed ball by Gonda. Diving header by Amatovic. Bello now tries to battle to win it at the middle of the field. Goes against John Seguenza, number 20, into the game for Brookfield. Bello able to make the turn, pulls back. He has shown some fantastic footwork in the last few games. Gets the ball at the midline. Tries to poke it over here to Gabriel Laperriere. Laperriere is going to scoop it up. Now he'll give off to Pedno, who will come up to take the throw. So we hit the 3-minute mark, 3 minutes even to go here in the first half. Camden Sharkovich against Tate Ross. Throw again for Wethersfield. Comes into Pedno. Has to pull back. Pressured quickly there. And still with the pressure, nicely done from Guzman. Let's see which way that ball will go. It's going to be Wethersfield again. Guzman thought he had it, but it looks like he touched it last, according to the AR on the side. Header by Laperriere. Ball booted forward. Pedno claims it. Where's Wethersfield going to go? Sends one down the right side. Laperriere trying to get to it, but it's going to go over the inline, so it'll be a goal kick coming for Brookfield. 2:25 to go first half. Bobcats on top of the Eagles, 1-0. Jack Ryan, senior, first team all-conference in the Southwest Conference, committed to play for UConn next season, has the goal for the Bobcats as they try to close out the final couple of minutes of the half and go into the break with a 1-0 lead. Amatovic with a boot. Ali Hadzik is up. Let's see, and there's no collision there as Genovese able to leap and take the ball off the hop. Ali Hadzik tried to pressure, but not able to get to it. He has shown some signs of frustration up front as the Eagles' passing game has not been quite up to what it has been these first couple of games of the tournament. Ball booted ahead there by Brookfield. Nate Morris going to come out, going to let it roll into the 18, and he will snatch it up. Fakes the quick throw, comes down back near side, middle of the field. Amatovic out of the backfield, right-footed ball. Across the midline, got Sardo going down in front of the Eagles bench, but it gets away from Wethersfield. It'll be a throw for Brookfield. 1:17 on the clock here, first half. Been a good one. Some chances each way. Brookfield capitalized on one of the few chances that their star, Jack Ryan, had near the goal. Great feed from Brady Bulakowski. As we get the 1-minute warning. Wethersfield, Ali Hadzik able to keep it alive. Laperriere settles. Left foots it back to Ali Hadzik. He's got nowhere to go. Surrounded. Has to come back. Xander Hong now. Middle of the field. Goes far side to Ashwin Maharaj. Loads up the left foot. In toward the top of the 18. Trying to find Ali Hadzik. He comes out to meet it. Goes down. Does Ali Hadzik. No whistle. Here's Pedno. Ali Pedno battling one-on-one. Look at the pressure there from number 20, John Seguenza. Toward the goal it goes. It's a one-hopper. And no contact, no whistle. Wethersfield looking for something, but Andrew Genovese in net. We'll take a second look here as he pounces on this one.
Yeah, Wethersfield wanted a handball here. As Ali Hadzik shoots it, it goes off the arm of number 5, Liam Bamba, but his hand was in his body. He wasn't making himself bigger. I think that's the right call.
All right, so play on we do on the far side now. That looks like Bulakowski again. He's going to send a high ball, going to go all the way across, and that'll be the horn to end the first half. So, for Wethersfield, deja vu for Tuesday night. Again here for the second time this week in the playoffs. The Eagles trail 1-0 at halftime to a team from the Southwest Conference. We'll take a break on the audio, come back in a few minutes. We've got 10 minutes of halftime. We'll be back probably in about 8 and get back to you on the audio. Welcome back to Catone Field. It's halftime. Number 10 Weathersfield, number 18 Brookfield in the CIAC Class L quarterfinal matchup. We're going to take a quick look back at our only goal of the first half, and it came from Brookfield at the 5:55 mark.
Yeah, Wethersfield did a good job containing number 11 Jack Ryan all game long, putting Xander Hong in his shoes. Brady Bulikowski, he'd been on the right side all game long. He's moved to the left side, has a nice little touch here to get by Kuye, serves one into the box, finds Ryan, one touch goes off the legs of Amatovic, off the post and in, 1-0. That's the only goal of the first half.
And that's where we stand. It is the second time this week that Wethersfield has come out of halftime trailing 1-0 against a team from the Southwest Conference. Tuesday, it was number 26 seed Massac. They finished 9th in the SWC regular season. Tonight, it is number 18 seed Brookfield with the 1-0 lead over Wethersfield. Brookfield finished 5th in the SWC this year, made it to the semifinals of the conference tournament. But more importantly, they have been extremely stingy here in the Class L bracket. They have yet to give up a goal. They had to go to PKs to knock off Guilford in the first round, and then they got a 1-0 win on Tuesday to advance here to this quarterfinal. Jack Ryan had the goal Tuesday. He's got the goal tonight that so far stands as the game winner unless Wethersfield can find a way to work some magic like they did Tuesday night.
At the start of the game, first half, Wethersfield off to a good start. The first 5 minutes generated a couple of corner kicks, a number of possessions inside the box. From there, I think Brookfield was the better team, but Wethersfield needs a start like they did in the first half.
And we'll look to probably reset the clock here as both teams are on the field. About ready for the second half kickoff. Wethersfield will have possession first. Eagles will be moving from right to left. Wethersfield again in these black kits. So they broke out for the Rocky Hill game toward the tail end of the regular season. They've been wearing them all tournament long and looking to find the magic here in the second half. We are ready to go. 40 minutes of soccer left in regulation. If Brookfield hangs on to this lead, they move on to the semifinals. If Wethersfield can find a way to knot it up, we potentially would go to overtime. Two 10-minute overtime periods would extend this one if it ends tied at the end of the second half. Ali Hadzik with the header. Good shield there by Guzman. A little contact, that's going to go Brookfield way. Too much from Ali Hadzik there. A good battle with Guzman.
And this refereeing crew is no stranger to the Wethersfield team. We've seen them, so Ali Hadzik isn't going to get away with anything.
Just about 30 seconds into this second half, Genevieve sends it for a ride going down the far side. Headed forward, Ashwin Maharaj tries to get to it as Goncalves battles him. Good play there. Here comes Guzman into the 18, just outside the 18 on the right side. Goncalves sends a cross. That's sent toward the goal, but goes wide right. Looked like Gonda able to come up and get a foot on it. We'll take a second look at this one.
Yeah, good possession here. Maharaj is battling, but Guzman, nice little cut back to Goncalves. And like you said, after the direct redirection by Amatovic, Gonda there to put it just over the bar.
Maharaj for Wethersfield near side as Eagles try to play out of the back. Fraga pressured from behind, taken away there by Litwin. He comes back toward the midline to Almeida. Litwin again, center circle, plays into the backfield. Chip shot ahead there from Liam Bamba. Headed by Amatovic for Wethersfield. There's Bulikowski, number 7. Touch from behind there by Pedno. He gets it back from Fabi Bello. Ali Pedno now for Wethersfield goes far side to Julian Kuye. Captain to captain for this Wethersfield team. Kuye across the midline. Sends a through ball. Looking for Camden. Sharkovich up front. Wethersfield on the right side, inside the 18. Sharkovich with a touch, makes an opportunity, and that's going to go across the goal, and Eagles not able to get to it. We're going to take a second look at this play.
Yeah, good little through ball there. Sharkovich kind of loses a little momentum there as it hits his heel, and then he recovers, cuts back, and serves it for the back post, but I think Bello was looking for something cut back a little bit.
So into play near sideline. Guzman sends it toward the center circles. He gets past Pedno, but there's a good step from Kuye for Wethersfield. High ball, looking for Sharkovich up front. Battling there against Tate Ross for Brookfield. Sharkovich able to play it in closer toward the goal, but number 5, Liam Bamba, heads it over the sideline. And we've stop the clock at 37:30, I believe, here, as officials talking to Bamba. Not sure what the conversation's about.
I think it might be more about the number of people walking behind the goal and the ball boys. Could be distracting to the goalie. Might need to clear that space out.
All right, that makes a lot more sense because I didn't think Bamba did anything but head the ball over the sideline.
Oh, Bamba could have been the one asking him to do it.
Yep. All right, here we go. Ball back into play. Wethersfield. Nahato, left-footed ball. Comes across, looking for Bello, but it's headed first by number 7, Bulikowski for Brookfield. Fabi Bello with a nice turn, but Bulikowski able to send the ball over the sideline. Good one-on-one battle there. Going to be a throw for Wethersfield in the offensive portion of the field. Comes back to Maharaj. He tries to play past Guzman, but Guzman takes it away, weaving toward the middle of the field. Pressure from behind by Maharaj, but Guzman stays on his feet, goes far side now.
And we talk a lot about Jack Ryan, deservedly so, but Guzman is just as electric in that midfield.
Played back in front of the Brookfield bench, now near the midline for Gonda. Almeida now comes near side, looking for number 13, Nathan Abrantes. He goes back to Almeida. Number 8, Evan Almeida, another one of the seniors on this very experienced Brookfield team that got to the quarterfinals last year before falling. In this round, they're looking to advance to the semifinals and maybe beyond this year.
And I believe they were a 2 seed last year, so they bowed out a little bit early. And now, I think Ryan was hurt during the season, and maybe that cost him a couple of wins. But, sometimes you need a little bit of that disappointment and come in as a lower seed. I think they're determined to make a deep run this year.
Amatovic up to Pedno. They did bow out in the quarterfinals, but to a very good Cheshire team, 1-0 in the quarterfinals last year.
Cheshire always tough.
36 to go, 4 minutes into the second half. Throw comes in. Ali Hadzik battles. And we're going to play on. All right, Pedno. Some of the players confused. Pedno with some pressure from behind there from Guzman.
Ooh, dangerous.
Maharaj plays back to Pedno, has to get rid of it, back to Amatovic. Goncalves gives pressure, but he's able to get away as Amatovic sends it over to Julian Couillet, far side across the midline. Jack Ryan pressures for Brookfield. Couillet has to pull it back. Going to go into the backfield, Amatovic all alone. Goncalves comes up to pressure. Near side now, Maharaj for Wethersfield. Got some space. See where he goes with it. Comes near side. Bello with a nice turn to get past. He's still got 2 players to beat, though, and Bulikowski taps the ball away. He wanted the throw going Brookfield way, but Fabi Bello is going to take it for Wethersfield, and he'll lay off now, and Fraga will take it.
And I think Fabi had that momentum had he carried that up the left side instead of cutting back there.
Fraga with a throw, looking for Nahato. Tries to lay it off to Bello. Good takeaway here from Abrantes. Nathan Abrantes, another senior on this Brookfield team. He's got the throw, looking for Guzman over the midline, battling Pedno. Here's Maharaj, right-footed ball, and that's going to be too much contact from Ali Pedno, so foul call as number 10, David Guzman, went down as he chased the ball. 34-35 to go here in the second half, stopping the clock for reasons that are, again, unclear. It looks like we didn't have a ball in play. All right, so keeper Andrew Genovese, senior captain for this team, comes all the way up. He's a yard into the offensive half of the field to take this free kick.
Yeah, these can be dangerous. If Wethersfield able to head it out with the speed of Ali Hadzik and Sharkovic.
And it is a high ball in toward the 18, headed there by Pedno. Goes over far side. Who touched it last will be the question, and it looks like we will have a corner brewing, or is that going to be a deep throw? Looks like a deep throw. Gonda's going to take it.
And earlier they tried a little flick to Ryan here. Yep,
Line
we're trying
drive
it again.
Throw. Couillet all over that one. Naharo steps to it.
Yeah, Ryan peels off as the ball's in the air, and they try to head it back to him. Hopefully Wethersfield's aware of that the next time that happens.
Brookfield plays into the backfield. They go back to Genovese, who's well in front of the arc. 33-53 to go here in the second half. Bobcats hanging on to the 1-0 lead. Opportunity brewing as Ryan had a chance down the far side. Wethersfield able to clear, but it'll be a throw for Brookfield. A deep throw in the offensive portion of the field. Number 4, Stephen Gonda, trots over to take it. Let's see if they try a similar play.
Yeah, last time you see number 5, Bamba, slide up there. He's the target. That's who Pedno's covering. They throw it short. He flicks it back, and Ryan peels around to try to receive the ball.
Ball got over Bamba as he went down and cleared by Wethersfield. It'll be another throw for Brookfield. They take it. Ball still in the offensive half for the Bobcats. Here's a left-footed ball going high and over the goal. Will it get to the goal line? Good play from number 19, Sam Goncalves. Tried to keep it alive, but Fabi Bello comes out. Maharaj sends it forward for Wethersfield. Down goes Fraga. Here comes Litwin. Number 22 goes back to Guzman now for Brookfield. Good pressure from Najarro. Left-footed ball right at Nate Morris. Takes that one right in the gut, but makes the save. Nice shot. We'll take another look.
Yeah, Fraga on the ground there. Not sure exactly what happened, but ball played back to Guzman. Creates a little bit of space. Gets that left-footed shot off. Morris able to make the save and not give up too big of a rebound there.
So 32-27 now. Remaining in the second half. Brookfield on top of Wethersfield, 1-0. Brookfield threatened there. That left-footed shot from Guzman was a low line drive, but Nate Morris able to take it off the hop. Ball popped right into the breadbasket as he went down. Had to scoop it up again off the bounce, but able to keep the score where it is. About 8 minutes gone here in the second half. Pedno battles Guzman. Pedno now sends it forward for Wethersfield. Got Camden Sharkovich up top, but there's Tate Ross for Brookfield. Stephen Gonda now down the far side as they look for Jack Ryan. Pedno able to take the ball away. Clears for Wethersfield. Right in front of the Eagles bench. A little contact, but play on. Down the right side we go. Ball got through, but turned Sharkovich around. He was looking for it maybe on the other foot. Not able to make the connection. Here comes Brookfield with the counter.
Yeah, Najarro had a narrow opening to squeeze that pass. Somehow he got it through, but it just got tangled up in Sharkovich's feet, and he wasn't able to get control.
So we play on here. Brookfield going to have possession, 31-19 and counting on the clock in the second half. The winner of this one battles the winner of Newington Bassick, a game that was scheduled to start at 6 p.m., just about an hour behind ours here. So that will be the matchup for the semifinals. The winner here against the winner of Newington Bassick. Wethersfield trying to play it forward, but again, just sort of playing the long ball. Not much happening on those. Counterattack now for Brookfield as Coulier gets to it, able to shield Goncalves off the ball. He has applied pressure up front all night for Brookfield. Wethersfield's defenders do not really have a chance to take a deep breath when they get the ball in the backfield, thanks to Goncalves and his pressure.
And in this formation, there's only 3 of them as well. So, you know, one fewer than Coach Yakum has run at certain points during the season.
Brookfield throw, far side, just past the Eagles bench, underneath the light tower. Here is the throw. It's a line drive, looking for Litwin. Wethersfield able to turn it away. Here's Najarro now coming near side. Fabi Bello. Eagles trying to mount an attack toward the midline. He cuts it back. And look at Ryan able to take the ball away. Ali Hadzik battles. And here's Fabi Bello now for Wethersfield. Up to Najarro. Eagles maybe with a chance brewing. Najarro left-footed ball. Looking for Ali Hadzik. He's got 2 players to beat. Tries to get past and not able to do it. And that ball was taken away by Liam Bamba, number 5 on the back line. Ball played ahead now. Coulier sends a high one. That's going to be caught out of the air by Genovese.
And let's take a look at that last chance from the Eagles here as Najarro. Well, we're going to...
Contact on the far side as we come back to live action. Looks like Guzman is down.
Yeah, Brookfield played the ball so quickly. Genovese did and got it. Guzman went up that left side. You didn't see it, but he got fouled, and it's going to be a free kick for Brookfield.
So the ball will be on the far side. By the time it's kicked, it'll probably be close to the 40-yard marker in terms of football. Ryan takes a quick one, comes into Almeida. He's in the middle of the field, going to let it go with the right foot. It's going to go wide left. Morris able to track that one and let it go, so it should be a goal kick. It will be for Wethersfield. Let's see if Morris will take it. Looks like he will, as Amatovic is in front of the goal to ward off anything that may come quickly back. Sharkovich with a header, moves it forward for Wethersfield. Leo Najarro trying to battle, but Gonda gets to it first for Brookfield. Flicked ahead by Ryan. Good takeaway by Xander Hong. Pedno with it now. Comes near side to Ashwin Maharaj. Eagles trying to get out of the backfield. Pedno, center circle. Good pressure applied by Guzman. A lot of contact, no whistle. We're playing on. It's been that way all night. Both teams have been allowed to play. There's been plenty of contact, and the officials are at least consistent in how the game has been officiated so far. Almeida for Brookfield, far side, in front of the Wethersfield bench. Gonda plays it back. Almeida, you can see both hands up here from Abrantes as he wanted the ball. He gets it. Deflected by Fabi Bello for Wethersfield. Going to gain possession. Bello coming toward the middle. Comes now overlap with Ali Hadzik down the near sideline. Ali Hadzik approaches the 18. Left-footed cross. Who's going to get there? Fraga has it on his foot. Gets away. Now top of the arc. John Fraga lays it off. Naharo left-footed ball deflected. It looked like Tate Ross might have gotten that one. We'll take a second look at this play for Wethersfield.
Yeah, best possession of the second half for Wethersfield. Ali Hadzik sends it across. Fraga defended well there, but plays it nicely for Naharo, who hasn't been shy about shooting from distance here. And look, you don't know how many of these you're going to get. Wethersfield's got to cash in on some of these ones.
Here it comes. Left-footed corner comes out more toward the middle of the field. It's headed by Brookfield, and nothing doing for Wethersfield.
That is not the ball that Coach Yakum wanted there. Too far out. He's got to swing that in.
Two players go down as Naharo sends one again. Pedno tries to head it. He does, but it's cleared by Brookfield. It'll come across this near sideline. It'll be a throw for Wethersfield. A lot of action here in this end of the field now as we're 13 minutes into the second half. Wethersfield trying to even it. They trail Brookfield by a goal. 1-0 is the lead for the Bobcats. Jack Ryan scored for them with 5:55 to go in the first half, and that's where we stand. Here's Coulier now with plenty of room to operate on the far side. Sends a right-footed ball. It's deflected and cleared out by Litwin. Looks like he got to it. Amatovic now back in the backfield. Lets it roll by. Going to play back to Morris. He's just at the top of the arc. Left-footed shot going over to Coulier as Wethersfield looks to play. Across the midline is Coulier. Right-footed ball. Looking for Ali Hadzik up front. He's going to have a chance on this one. Taps it off the foot. Lays it off now for Pedno. Pedno, Eagles trying to mount the attack. Good defensive pressure here from Brookfield. Fabi Bello on the outside. Fancy footwork, able to get toward the middle of the field. Bello lays it off, looking for Naharo. Trying to get the left foot on the ball, can't. Lays it off for Ali Hadzik now. Chip ahead, looking for Camden Sharkovich, headed by Brookfield. Tapped ahead by Gonda. Ali Hadzik now with it. Lays it off for Pedno. Who's going to get to it? It'll be Bello here near sideline. Fabi Bello to Pedno. Pedno now to Ali Hadzik. What can Wethersfield do with this possession? And they turn it over. Out of the pack comes Jack Ryan, speeding toward the midline. Brookfield on the attack. Ryan, played by Xander Hong, lays it off on the side for number 8, Evan Almeida. Julian Coulier defends for Wethersfield. Looks like he was able to knock it off of Almeida initially, but then it turns into a corner kick. Nice play there from Brookfield.
Look how quickly Brookfield transitions from defense to offense, Ryan, and he put that little outside of the right foot spin on that ball. Well defended by Coulier, but ends up a Brookfield corner kick.
So a set piece here for Brookfield now in that far corner. Looks like the wind is blowing toward that end of the field. See if that impacts this at all. There's a lot of action in front of the goal. Here's the arm up. Right-footed ball. It's going to come all the way across, and there's nobody on the far post or on the outside, so Wethersfield escapes there. Nothing doing for Brookfield on the corner kick. Nate Morris now lines up the goal kick for the Eagles. Time starts to become a factor. Wethersfield continues to trail 1-0. Oh, nice play by Guzman to send it forward. Couillet's going to get to it. Pressure again by Goncalves up front. Amatovic now to Maharaj. Left foot looking for Fraga, but nice play by Morgan Litwin to take it away. Here come the Bobcats. And I misidentified earlier. That was Bulakowski going down that far side, I believe, battling Couillet to generate the corner kick. I think I said that was Almeida going down the far side.
After that assist, you don't get his name right?
I tell you. We at least got him ID correctly on the assist. That was a beautiful play to lead to their goal. Ball goes over the side. It'll be a Wethersfield throw just a few yards into the offensive half for the Eagles. Wethersfield has had some decent possessions here in the second half, but nothing that's generated a shot on goal. Here is Maharaj trying to thread the needle to get it to Ali Hadzik. It's in the middle of the field. Naharo now plays it right to the top of the arc, but only Bamba there for Brookfield. Bulakowski now on this side. Plays it off to Litwin. Back to Almeida. Far side to Gonda. Left-footed ball, looking for Goncalves up front. Headed by Maharaj for Wethersfield. Pedno steps to it, tries to claim it for the Eagles. Back to Couillet. Good pressure there from Guzman. Kuye gets rid of it. Bello tries to turn toward the middle of the field. Sends it across the midline now, looking for Camden Sharkovich, making the run down the right. He's defended by Tate Ross on the far side. Sharkovich, as Stephen Gonda joins the play and pops the ball over the sideline. So a throw for Wethersfield, just about 17 minutes gone here in the second half.
Oh.
Down goes, and that's going to draw a whistle as Evan Almeida draws the foul. Down went Fraga again.
Yeah, Fraga did a good job getting his body in position, and
We're
looks
going
like
to have
he
our
got,
first booking of the game here.
Yep, and he got clipped in the heel a little bit here, and this is a dangerous place for Wethersfield to take a free kick.
So we do get the yellow against number 8, Evan Almeida. So Brookfield will make a substitution. 22:56 on the clock, second half. Free kick for Wethersfield. Ball sits just about on that 20-yard marker on the far side of the field. That makes it 30 yards out from net. Ali Hadzik backs it up a yard or so,
Oh, man,
maybe two.
He's got Naharo there if he could slide it across.
Amatovic is up along with Pedno right on the far post. Ali Hadzik ready to take the kick. He has been good on these all season long. We'll see what the Eagles have up their sleeve here as they need to find something to even this game. Here is the right-footed line drive, gets past, high up in the air, headed by Brookfield, goes the wrong way. Now Gonda able to get to it, going to come over the far side, and Wethersfield quickly to take the throw. Naharo back to Fabi Bello, makes a move to get around one, goes toward the left side, pressured by Litwin. And let's see what we got on our call here.
Yeah, it's Wethersfield ball deep. I don't know if it's a corner or a throw. Amatovic is staying back, so I'm guessing it's a throw.
Looks like a throw. It is about as far as you can get in that corner and still have it be a throw. Maharaj turns it back. Amatovic all the way up. He chips one in toward the 18.
Oh!
Far side, and there is no call. Camden Sharkovich slow to get up as he went down, and that ball's going to go to Brookfield. We'll take a second look.
Yeah, Amatovic plays this ball, and Sharkovich does have position there. He doesn't go down easily.
All right, so we play on. Down goes a player in front of the Brookfield bench. Two players for Wethersfield converge on the ball. Camden Sharkovich now has it down the right side. Nice play there on the defensive effort for Brookfield. They try to come out of the backfield. Goncalves comes up. Naharo, left-footed ball for Wethersfield. Only Bello up there, and he's not able to get to it. Maharaj with the header, trying to keep it in the offensive half. Chips it ahead. Maharaj now. Fraga with, wow, a lot of contact on that as well from number 20. That is John Seguenza for Brookfield. Now on the outside, here's one going toward the goal. Fraga still with the ball inside the 18. Gets on all the way across.
Oh.
Ali Hadzik's going to get to it. He's inside the 18. Makes a move to cut back. Going to cross it. Who's going to be there for Wethersfield? Nobody gets a shot on it. Beautiful cross from Ali Hadzik. Kuye comes up to claim the ball. Toward the goal he goes. Naharo now, left foot. Lays it off for Maharaj. Possession still alive for the Eagles. Ali Hadzik tries to play it back. Maharaj is going to get to it. He's inside the 18 on the left. He crosses, trying to get the ball to Fraga, but there's a good clear by Lit when he sends it over the sideline. What do you got for us, Tom?
Yeah, Fraga serves the ball into the box. Ali Hadzik, nice cut to his left here. Toes the line, cuts it across. No Wethersfield players there. Good job clearing it out of trouble from the Brookfield D. But Wethersfield, they're building the momentum.
Now entering the game for Brookfield, number 16, Ethan Wynn. And entering the game for the Eagles, number 21, Damian Sordo.
All right, some subs into the game. Action is heated up. Wethersfield in desperate need of a goal. That ball is deflected by Guzman. It's going to be a deep throw here. Sardo lets Ali Hadzik take it. Comes into Maharaj. Comes all the way back to Amatovic right at the midline. Right-footed ball. It's going over toward the right side. Looking for Camden Sharkovich. Off his head, going toward the inline. He chases it down. Look at the hustle. He's going to force... And what? Wow, a lot of contact there as both players go down. And it's a goal kick.
It's a goal kick.
Nice box out. Going for the rebound there in basketball terms. And Brookfield will claim the goal kick. More than half of this second half is gone. 19:50 to go in regulation. If Wethersfield can find a way to tie it up, we might get bonus soccer. But if Brookfield can continue their streak of not allowing a goal in this tournament, as Ryan has a run going, and there's one that's going to go through the football uprights. And we've got a goal kick for Wethersfield. We'll take a second look here.
And I don't know if Ryan meant to do this, but as the ball was popping out, he gives a little back heel right there to play it ahead, to keep the ball alive. Incredible.
Maharaj, as Wethersfield looks to play out of the back. 19:15 to go, second half. Brookfield on top of 10 seed Wethersfield. Brookfield trying to claim their third consecutive road win in this tournament. Look at the contact. Bulakowski goes down. Alihadzik with some contact. Official comes in to try to straighten things out, but there was a lot going on there. I'm not sure what we get out of that, as we will have a free kick for Wethersfield. 18:50 to go.
Yeah, a lot of contact here. Number 20, John Seguenza had his hands wrapped around Alihadzik. Eagles do get a call.
But this one is a little farther out than the last one.
And the guy standing next to him is the one who normally gets his head on it, so look for him to play short here.
Short ball, Amatovic, they collide with each other. Amatovic sends it toward the goal. That's going to go high and over the goal. So he was definitely looking for the scoring opportunity off the free kick, but it goes high as we take a second look.
Yeah, Wethersfield trying a different look here. Instead of playing it deep and try to win a header, Amatovic trying to lob him there. A little bit too high.
Genovese was on it in terms of tracking it. Maharaj goes down, collided with Guzman. Fraga now contact with Litwin. Good poke there from Pedno. Litwin, contact again on the far side.
Both of these teams fighting for every loose ball, battling to the very end here.
For the seniors on both these teams, this is potentially the end of your high school soccer career. We've got 17:45 to go in regulation. Brookfield hanging on. We're going to stop clock again. 17:39 as we've got an injury. Is that Couillet on the far side?
Yeah, Couillet's down. I didn't see. Yeah, he was down behind the play. We missed whatever happened, but looks like he's maybe cramping the way he's getting stretched out here.
I hope that is all it is, as opposed to, and it looks like with that it must be something along those lines as opposed to a knee injury. At least that would be our hope, that it's nothing more serious. So the clock is stopped, 17:39 to go. That gives these teams maybe a chance to catch their breath a bit, refine the shape, rethink the strategy. Brookfield has played these kinds of games throughout this tournament. They went 100 minutes without scoring against Guilford in the first round, but they did not allow a goal to Guilford. That game went to penalty kicks. Brookfield advanced. They went on the road again to East Lyme, the 2 seed in this tournament, the defending Class L champion. That game ended where this one stands right now, a 1-0 win for Brookfield, 1-0 off the foot of Jack Ryan in that one. He's got the goal tonight, and Wethersfield has 17:39 left to try to even it up.
And Wethersfield no stranger to close games either, so I think both of these teams are comfortable in this situation. Wethersfield, they've got 17 and a half minutes to get one in the back of the net and force overtime, or at least knot this one up.
Defensively, if Wethersfield can keep Brookfield at 1, their chances get a lot better. Eagles this year do not have a win when giving up more than a goal.
The Couillet injury forces Xander Hong off of Jack Ryan. Look at the space he gets here.
Ryan, look at the speed as he comes down the middle of the field. Makes a turn, good clear by Amatovic. Deflected, it looked like, oh, I thought it maybe was deflected off Ryan, but
no, just
shanked off the foot. So Brookfield still with the ball in the offensive half of the field. Hewen goes over to Guzman. Makes a cut on Amatovic. Lays it back. This is number 19. That is... No, I'm sorry. That's number 16, Ethan Hewen over there, who had the shot opportunity, but it was deflected. Getting ourselves still familiar with the Brookfield roster tonight.
Brookfield running their throw-in play again as Bamba comes to his usual spot. But without Xander Hong shadowing him, let's see if anybody's on him.
That ball got all the way through. Amatovic had to clear it out with the right foot. Naharo with the left foot toward the center circle, headed there by Ross, number 0, Tate Ross for Brookfield, and that's going to win a throw for Wethersfield. The throws are coming in so quickly, sometimes there is confusion. One player is chasing the ball that had been in play, and another player already has a fresh ball from one of the ball people on the sides. That ball's moving ahead. Guzman has to... Wow. Wethersfield needs to clear this ball out. Amatovic with a nice play as Guzman came down the middle, but the ball did not initially clear. Ali Hadzik leaves no doubt on that
Clock
one.
stopped, yeah.
And we've got an injury in the back for Brookfield. 16:04 on the clock.
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure what Ali Hadzik was doing, streaking across and playing that ball out, but the Brookfield player is down. That might be Tate Ross, the left back there, who's battled hard with Camden Sharkovich during the second half. Looks like he might be cramping just like Julian Couillet was. And we've got another player here on the near side as well, getting his legs stretched out.
Bulikowski maybe on this near side. So this has been a hard-fought game. It's been physical throughout, and these two teams starting to feel a little bit. We've got 16:04 on the clock. Wethersfield season is on the line as the Eagles trail 1-0 quarterfinal action in the 2024 CIAC Class L Boys Soccer Tournament. Eagles again, first time advancing this far in the tournament since their championship run in 2021. But Brookfield looking to keep their season alive. This would be a fantastic run for Brookfield if they can keep this lead and move on to the semifinals. 3 consecutive road games as the lower seed for the Bobcats in this year's tournament. Ball played forward, gets away from everybody. Abrantes has it, plays it ahead, looking for Hyun, but Amatovic sends the ball over the side. He's asking for something from the AR, not sure what he wanted there, but we got 15:30 on the clock, second half. Abrantes pulls it into Bulikowski. Nice slide from Ali Hadzik, but that'll be another throw for Brookfield. Abrantes looking for Guzman. High kick from Sardo. Hyun. Pedno with a nice slide. Plays it far side, but that's going to go over the side, so it'll be another deep throw here for Brookfield, as Wethersfield seems to have lost a bit of the momentum they had for a few minutes.
And Couillet comes back onto the field here.
That's Ahmed El Bashir, I do believe, coming onto the field. Oh,
No.
Couillet's. Oh, that's.
Yeah, Couillet looks
He's
like he's
got the
lining
ball.
up from
Okay.
the throw-in. El Bashir as well. Fraga is out, and looks like Xander Hong gets his first break of the game too.
And a lesson for me to never doubt the eagle eyes of Tom McCarter.
Now in the game for the Eagles, number 17, Julian Couillet, and number 18, Ahmed El Bashir.
Ball still alive on the far side. Finally goes over the side, so Wethersfield will get the throw. Eagles are in black going right to left in the second half.
In the second round game last year against Brookfield, the Eagles shadowed Jack Ryan for the first 70 minutes, and Brookfield had a 3-2 lead. Wethersfield scrapped the plan with 10 minutes to go, and Ryan was great, put the fourth goal in the back of the net. The Eagles have opted to give Ryan the normal space that you normally would.
Pedno lays it through. Ali Hadzik sends one. It's going to go into the back of the net. Tariq Ali Hadzik has tied the game for Wethersfield at 14:04. Once again in the second half, after trailing, Wethersfield finds life. They have evened this one up. We're going to try to take a second look at this play if we can.
The crowd is so excited. Our camera guy, Michael LaPerriere, had to lift up the camera. Let's take another look at this. Pedno, nice little through ball here. Ali Hadzik with a poke. And number 13 tries to keep it out of the back of the net, but I think it rolls in before El Bashir gets there. I'm going Ali Hadzik goal from Pedno. Is a chance that El Bashir was able to poke that in. Eagles have new life.
All right, that's what matters. It's one on the board for Wethersfield. We're going to say Ali Hadzik. See if we get corrected once that gets announced, as we did
From
the
Pedno.
other night.
Eagles goal scored by number 7, Tariq Alahadze. And assisted by number 12, Oliver Pedno.
All right, Pedno tries to pressure center circle. Here comes Brookfield, though. This is Guzman. Pedno again with the pressure. Guzman gets past. He has been good all night up front in the middle of the field. Hyun on the far side. Brookfield trying to strike back. They had the lead for most of this one.
You guys slide a little away from the camera. He almost missed the goal.
13:25 to go here in the second half. We are tied at 1. If this is where it stands after another 13 plus minutes, we go to 2 10-minute overtime periods. If it's still tied then as that ball comes in off the head, Brookfield, Amatovic able to clear. Wethersfield gives chase. Here's Bello. Tries to tap it ahead. Ryan got to it, but then Bello able to clear it toward the midline. Ali Hadzik looks like he was bracing for contact there against Abrantes. There's contact there as Sharkovich goes down. A little bit of talking back and forth. Ball's in the center circle. Let's see if Pedno can get the kick going. He does. Goes far side. Looks like that is Iannucci into the game for the first time. Luca Iannucci sends one in, looking for Camden Sharkovich, but it's cleared there by Brookfield. 12:39 to go. Tied at 1. Quarterfinal action in this Class L bracket. Ryan through the center circle, pressured by Pedno. Down goes Pedno. Ryan still with the ball. 3 players around him. Ryan goes down. That's going to draw a whistle. And Jack Ryan's footwork made that happen. It's going to be a free kick for Brookfield.
Yeah, he's so fast in the open space. Pedno, you see him grabbing at the arm just to try to slow him down. Nahara, Maharaj all chip in. And yeah, Ryan took a good shot there to the face.
All right, so we've got a free kick that will take place pretty much right in the middle of the field. 27-yard marker in terms of football marking, so it'll be about 37 yards out, dead on from the net.
And we've seen some elite strikers this season try to play one on net here instead of. This is a tough place to chip it over the wall and land it to one of your guys with the goalie coming out. Don't be surprised if he tries to rip this one into the corner.
Morris directs traffic, gives a thumbs up. He's ready to go. Crouch in position. Ryan with the chip, looking for a chance, but Amatovic there with the right foot. That's going to come over the sideline, so Wethersfield escapes a dangerous free kick opportunity.
Yeah, and those ones that are straight on are really difficult to play over the top and have a player come onto it.
So subs are into the game.
Coulier returns. Iannucci out of the game.
Julian's in?
Yeah, Julian was in, was out, is back in. I don't know if it's the cramping.
Now it's for the game for the Eagles, number 17, Julian Coulier.
A lot of action right in front. Bulakowski had a turn on that ball. Morris is going to come out and scoop it up. Wethersfield escapes again as we go under 11 minutes, 10:55 to go, taking a second look here.
And a great position by Sardo there, right? He's an outside midfielder, but the ball pops around, sneaks behind Coulier, and he's the one there. You had Bulakowski right there with the ball if Sardo wasn't in position to get rid of that one.
If you're Wethersfield, obviously a bit of relief to get that game tire, but you cannot take the foot off the gas, so to speak, because this game's still even. Got to play it as if you're down, but Ryan got an opportunity now on the far side. Pedno with him, but Ryan gets a step, goes toward Morris, and it goes wide right on a beautiful chance for Brookfield.
Yeah, a couple of minutes ago is when Wethersfield stopped shadowing him, and look at what happens when you just give him a little bit of space. Little left-footed shot there. Man, sneaks wide of the post.
So as we approach the 10-minute mark, Wethersfield escapes there as Ryan had a chance to add to his goal total. He's got the goal for Brookfield. We think it was Ali Hadzik for Wethersfield. All that really matters is that each team has one, and that's where we stand as we go under 10 minutes to go here in this second half. 9:48 on the clock. Camden Sharkovich battles on the far side. Going to come out of there with it for Wethersfield. Has to pull it up, though. Where will he go next? Camden Sharkovich one-on-one on the far side. Pulls it up, still outside the 18. Ball deflected. Still Sharkovich. Comes toward the middle of the field. Ball gets away. Gets over the head of a Brookfield player. Fabi Bello with it now for Wethersfield. Almeida battles him for Brookfield. Pedno brings it back toward the midline. Now near side, Ashton Maharaj. Got some space. Good cut to get around Almeida. Now lays it off for Ali Hadzik. Tries the heel tap. Looking for Sardo on the near sideline. Amatovic at the midline against Bulakowski, able to get the header. Sardo keeps it in bounds. Damian Sardo tries to make the move around number 13, Nathan Abrantes, but nothing doing there. Ball gets away as we go under 9 minutes. 8:57 on the clock, tied at 1. Quarterfinals of the Class L tournament. Brookfield trying to play ahead. Ryan's near the ball, but Coulier sends it over into the offensive half for Wethersfield. Good battle by Camden Sharkovich. He's had a lot of action on that far side. Has done a good job catching the ball, good hustle as the ball's been played forward.
And it's a different matchup here. Tate Ross, who had started the game and played most of the minutes at that left back position, has cramped up, and there's a new player, I can't read the number, on that far side going against Sharkovich.
I was hoping you were going to bail me out there because I haven't been able to read that one
18,
either.
it could be Oliver Bailing.
Oh, ball headed there as it went toward the goal. Sardo gives chase, but Brookfield able to clear. Bello and Sardo both trying to win it. It comes back to Najarro. He tried to load up the left foot. Brookfield challenges, though. That was Guzman. Here's Maharaj now near side. Down the sideline looking for Sardo. Outside the 18, trying to play one-on-one. Good defensive effort there. Looks like that was Abrantes. Nathan Abrantes, one of the seniors, as we go under 8 minutes to go now. 7:53 on the clock. Wethersfield trying to do something with this possession. The Eagles have come back after trailing at halftime. Down goes Sardo. Sardo's still down. Looks like shaking up just a bit, but he's going to try to walk this one off.
Still a throw-in, I believe.
Wethersfield with a throw. It's in the attacking portion of the field. They're going to come back to Maharaj. Off the left foot toward the top of the 18. Camden Sharkovich able to shield. Can he put it on net? Oh, makes a turn, but Genovese is there on the save. Didn't quite get all of that one after he was able to turn it.
Oh, man, he did everything right on that play. Turned his body, got his right foot on it, and just not enough of it.
Meanwhile, a little bit of noise from the crowd in the midline. Ryan went down, a collision with El Bashir. Wethersfield takes over, though. Oh, trying to play the angle was Amatovic, looking for Sardo, but not able to get it through. Brookfield now tries to play out of the back with Almeida.
Ali Hodzik's down on the left.
El Bashir lets it bounce. Ryan is there with him. El Bashir heads it, but Ryan able to get to it. Ball is cleared. Brookfield. Kosa sent it forward. Amatovic going to be called off here by Morris. He scoops up the ball. Will we get a whistle? Ali Hodzik is still down on this near
could be
side.
a cramp too, and look at the sportsmanship here from
This
Genovese.
is great. This is great. Andrew Genovese comes up, helps him stretch it out. Ali Hodzik has been all over the field. He is cramping. We've seen at least 4 players now, I think, battle what appear to be cramps as this game has continued.
And let's take a look at that chance a little bit earlier that we didn't have time to show you a replay of. Sharkovich spins, shields the body well. Oh, man, as he tries to cut it back to that far post, it just doesn't get enough of it. Easy save for Genovese there.
All right, so Ali Hodzik goes off. LaPerriere is going to come in.
Now to the game for the Eagles, number 20, Gabe LaPerriere.
Gabriel LaPerriere, number 20, up front.
I coached Gabriel LaPerriere in kindergarten. Oh man, there's nobody I'd like to see.
You were young for a coach if you were in kindergarten. That's great.
Nobody I'd like to see more get that winner than him.
All right, Wethersfield has 6:37, as does Brookfield, to try to find a second goal that would take the lead. Camden Sharkovich, middle of the field, makes a turn. Here's Fabi Bello. He will try to cut toward the middle. He does. Bello lays it across, but that's right to Stephen Gonda. Gets over Bulikowski. Amatovic gets it to Maharaj. He sends it up now to Bello. Gets between 2 players. Can he get to the ball and get another touch? Taken away, but here's Sardo stepping to it. Sardo, middle of the field. Cuts it back, maybe trying to get to his left foot. Has to hold up. Here's Pedno now, defended by Guzman. Pedno tries to make the turn. Gonda with nice defense on that far side. Here's Julian Couillet now. Wethersfield still in the offensive half. Couillet is going to let this one fly with the right foot. Down the side it goes toward the top of the 18. Played back. Nice step there by Brookfield. It's going to go over the side, though. Wethersfield will continue the possession. They'll have a throw on the far side as we're under 6 minutes remaining. 5:40 on the clock. Second half, 1-1 game. Couillet, he will try to serve this one. Chip shot, looking down the right side. Ball deflects, looks like off of Najarro, and that will be a goal kick for Brookfield. 5:23 to go, second half. 1-1 game. Again, if we get through this next 5+ minutes still tied, we go to 2 10-minute overtime periods.
And you got a team of people trying to stretch out Tariq's, I think it is left to right calf there on the sideline, trying to get him back in. Wethersfield's leading scorer, if that was his, that's his 15th of the season leading the team. They know they need him back on the field.
I like the odds you played there, Tom. It's either the left or the right. We know it's going to be one of those. Ball played ahead. Look at LaPerriere on his horse trying to get to it. It's cleared there by Bamba into the offensive half. Now comes Brookfield. Bulikowski tries to hit it forward. He does. That's going to get to Morris. He'll let it roll into the 18, and he should pick this one up. He does. Let's see where he goes with it. Wethersfield, 4:35 on the clock. Eagles have gotten a second half goal to erase the 1-0 halftime deficit. Brookfield's goal came in the first half off the foot of Jack Ryan. Wethersfield's goal here in the second half, we believe, off the foot of Tariq Ali Hodzik. Pedno dances around. Guzman takes him down. That will win a free kick for Wethersfield in the back. That's been a battle all night. Guzman and Pedno going at it. A lot of contact there. Two good, solid soccer players in the midfield. Amatovic comes up to take the free kick. 4:02 to go.
And give credit to Guzman and Ryan. I'm not sure they've come off the field in every second they've been working. This is not easy to do. And let's see if this game does go to overtime with the cramping. Who knows who's able to play a full 100 minutes here.
Guzman looks like he's ready to go another game. He has got a lot of pep in his step as he won that ball. Bulakowski now at the midline, sends it across. It'll go behind the Eagles bench for a throw-in for Wethersfield. Time ticking away. 3:33 to go as Amatovic going to head it back to Morris. He'll take it off the hop and come near side to Maharaj.
Plenty of space for Maharaj to drive this ball up.
Could it be another come from behind win for Wethersfield? Or could it be another road win as an underdog for Brookfield? Amatovic and Ryan go at it. Both players end up going down. And no call. We're playing on. Amatovic is hurt, though. Ramo Amatovic is still down on the inside. And we've stopped clock at 3:02. Ryan is there trying to check on Amatovic, but Wethersfield is shielding. And let's take a look at that play as it developed.
Yeah, ball over the top here. Ryan and Amatovic get tangled up. It looks like some contact, and then as Amatovic goes down over top of Ryan, he lands awkwardly there, and luckily he's up for the Eagles.
Yeah, it looks like just got clipped a little bit, landed awkwardly. He looks to be up, looked to be okay. And this is what you love to see, folks. That was a great battle of two guys who have played hard all night, and Jack Ryan comes back, check in, make sure Amatovic is okay. And we've got 3:02 on the clock of a tied game. This has been a hard-fought physical game all night. There's been a lot of contact both ways, but it has been good-spirited the whole way. And now, Wethersfield trying to play it ahead, headed out of there by Brookfield. Guzman flicks it ahead toward the center circle. Pedno steps to it. Amatovic is back up. He's got the ball in the backfield, comes near side Maharaj. Ashton Maharaj up to Fabi Bello. Bello trying to make that turn toward the middle. Pedno goes back to Kuye.
He had some space in the middle of the field. He needs his teammates to let him know he can go there.
And Ryan pressures as Kuye has the ball in the back.
Kuye's limping. He is not right.
That does not look good on the far side for Julian Kuye.
And he's matched up with Ryan, too, so Wethersfield's got to shift somebody over there. If Ryan gets the ball, he's in free.
Sardo battled for it. It's cleared over the midline. Kuye trots back. Yeah, you can tell there's something not right in his
He's got to go down. He's got to go down.
Let's see if Coach recognizes that or if Kuye will call it out. Senior player does not want to come off the field here in potentially the biggest game of his career, but got to think about him being okay. Ryan's going to get to it. Kuye with the header. Guzman chips it ahead. Ryan running toward it. Amatovic there again, able to head it. And let's see, it goes over the side before it gets to the corner. Got a deep throw materializing here for Brookfield. We're under 2 minutes to go, 1:38.
Wethersfield has Xander Hong ready to sub in for Kuye, but with this throw-in being Brookfield's, they do not get the opportunity.
90 seconds to go, 1-1 game. The winner goes on to the semifinals. The loser is done for the year. Headed there by Kuye. Still battling despite the injury earlier. Seems to be hobbled. Throw again for Brookfield. Gonda sends it all the way through, headed by Pedno. Nice touch from Bello. Ryan's going to load up, and that's going to go wide right. Was it deflected?
No,
it was. We're going corner kick.
Yeah, I think LePerriere got his leg in front of it.
Gabriel LePerriere. We'll take a second look.
Remaining in regulation.
Did we get the...
Yeah, good block by LePerriere. We got a stoppage of the clock here. Maybe there wasn't a ball ready.
Yeah, smart play by Ryan. He was asking for the stoppage as there was a little bit of delay finding a ball to play in on this corner. So we're under a minute. The ball comes all the way through far post.
Yeah.
Morris gets a hand on it. Goes across.
That was the right play by Morris. Gets his hand on it. Brookfield had a player on the back post. When in doubt, get your hands on it, and he did.
Season on the line here. Throw comes in. Headed by Kuye. Gonda's going to get to it, though. Far side. Into the 18 again. El Bashir. Seeing some critical minutes on the field in this one as we go to 33 seconds on the clock. Corner kick coming for Brookfield.
They line it up. Morris has his eyes on the ball. This ball comes all the way across, far post. Going to get all the way through, and that's going to get away from Brookfield. So Wethersfield, with 15 seconds to go, has the goal kick.
And does look like Hong is coming in.
Xander Hong, will he take out Kuye? Or yeah, Kuye is off the end line down there.
Yeah, yep. Kuye is off behind the goal line as the clock runs out
So
here.
Wethersfield will just let that play out rather than trying to play the goal kick forward. So we started at 0. We've got 5 minutes that are going to go on the clock. We're going to take a quick break on the audio and come back to you with the overtimes. Again, we've got extra soccer, 2 10-minute overtime periods. We'll follow up after we are tied at 1 at the end of regulation. And welcome back to Catone. We've got bonus soccer. Wethersfield, Brookfield, tied at 1 at the end of regulation. Let's take a look at how we got here.
Yeah, scoreless in the first half. And a ball is played ahead to Brady Bulikowski. Just moved over to this left side, this one shift. He gets back, gets past Julian Coulier, serves a nice ball into the box. And Jack Ryan one-times it off the leg of Ramo Amatovic, off the post and into the net. That gave Brookfield a 1-0 lead, and then late in the second half, check out this through ball from Ali Pedno. Plays Eagles leading scorer, Tariq Alihadzik ahead of the pack, little toe poke there, and it crosses the line right before Ahmed El-Bashir gets there. And we got some fans in the way of the camera, but that ties it up. Here we are 1-1 ready for overtime.
All right, and as the crowd here heard, we go 2 10-minute overtime periods. They will be played in their entirety. If there is not a leader at the end of that 20 minutes of soccer, we go to penalty kicks to decide it. Brookfield has already come through that. They had to go to PKs in their first round game in their win over Guilford.
Number 7, Tariq Alihadzik back on the field. He missed the end of regulation with that cramp issue, but he's back, and let's hope he's at full speed.
All right, we are underway. First overtime. Wethersfield in black, moving left to right in this first overtime period. Brookfield in the road whites, going from right to left. Again, we play this one. We play a second 10-minute period. If there is not a team that has pulled away at that point, we'll go to PKs.
Tariq is cramping up again.
Brookfield trying to play out of the back. There's a slide from Ali Hadzik. Tries to win the ball, but Brookfield keeps it. It gets away from Gonda, though. Goes over the side. So it'll be a throw for Wethersfield. Nahara will take it into Fraga. Fraga had some injury issues in that earlier portion of the game as well. Ball gets away. It's going to come all the way back. Morris is out of net. Going to let it fly with the left foot. Goes center circle. Gets past Pedno. Bello trying to chase. Here comes Guzman. Left foot to the head. Nicely played to Bulikowski. Lays it back. Looking for a Litwin. Litwin comes across to Guzman now as Brookfield tries to mount the attack. Good step from Xander Hong. He's going to get to this one. Played across the midline, going far side. Looking for Camden Sharkovich. He's defended over there by number 13, Nathan Abrantes. Good shield, and down goes Camden Sharkovich. Looked like a bit of, obviously was a bit of contact as Sharkovich goes down. We'll take a second look.
Yeah, Sharkovich has been unable to draw any calls here. Brookfield's done a good job shielding him all game long, but no call there.
All right, 90 seconds into the first overtime. 1-1 is the score. Brookfield led at the half 1-0. Wethersfield able to get a goal at the 14:04 mark of the second half to tie it up and send it here to overtime. We play this one, then we play a second 10-minute period when the teams will switch directions. And then after that, penalty kicks will decide it if there is not a leader at the end of that 20 minutes of soccer. You can see Ali Hadzik, Tom, you called it out. He's still trying to, looks like, stretch out. Maybe the right calf might be the issue for Tariq Ali Hadzik. He's going to stay on the field.
And he's so sneaky and crafty. I wasn't sure if he was really hurt, if he was just trying to make them think that he was hurt and lay off him, give him some space. But it does look like that calf is bothering him.
And meanwhile, also for Wethersfield, looks like Julian Couillet not out there to start this overtime period. We saw him looked a bit labored in his running toward the end of that second half. Here's Ryan now across the midline for Brookfield. Wow. Trying to play. Look at that ball from Guzman up to Ryan. He's got some space on the far side. Defended by Ahmed El-Bashir. Flag is up. That's going to be a call. Looks like we're outside the 18. Stopping clock here at 7:20 in the first overtime. Ahmed El-Bashir gets the first booking for Wethersfield. He gets a yellow. We'll take a look.
Yeah, and Wethersfield running out of players to put on this back line. Ryan with a little cutback move here. El-Bashir clipped him and got a card for that. And it looks like Sardo is checking in for El-Bashir.
All right, so, and you can see right at the midline, Ali Hadzik in the center circle trying to stretch both those legs. It'll be a free kick on the far side.
Now the game for the Eagles, number 21, Damian Sardo.
So, a lot of white jerseys for Brookfield are inside the 18. Nobody on the goal.
And if it's any, if what we've seen already is any indication what's going to happen here, this ball is going to be whipped hard to that back post.
Ryan has some space. That ball is whipped toward the near post. Morris gets to it, able to send it out. Here comes Camden Sharkovich trying to split players. Sends it hit. Can Ali Hadzik make the run? Looks like he's a little slower than maybe what we normally see from him. Ball played back to Genovese in net. Ali Hadzik coming all the way across the field to put pressure on. Brookfield trying to keep it in bounds. Ali Hadzik with a slide. You got to be careful there. That does raise the flag as he took out the player. And you see a little bit of talking between Ali Hadzik and looks like that is number 18, Oliver Bailing. for Brookfield. Ali Hadzik came all the way across the field. We'll take a look at it here as he got to this, well, not quite to the ball. Ali Hadzik has to watch. And is he going to get booked? He's not, but he's going to be told to maybe pipe down a little bit, both players. A little bit to say to the officials and to each other after that play. So it will be a free kick in the back. We've got 6:40 to go here in the first overtime, tied at 1. Genovese sends it high, looking for Bulikowski up front. He's able to flick it forward, but it gets over the sideline away from Brookfield. 6:32 to go, first overtime. Wethersfield throw toward the midline. Fraga chases. Sharkovich tried to send it ahead to Fraga. There's a header by Litwin. Ball goes over the side. Wethersfield will take the throw. Quickly by Najarro into Sardo. Back to Najarro.
Yes.
Sends it over to Pedno, middle of the field. Goes now far side. Fabi Bello. Tried to load up the foot. It got off of Ali Hadzik, it looked like. Wethersfield trying to get it back, keep it in this portion of the field. Fraga will get to this one. There's a header by Guzman. As he goes down, that's going to draw a whistle against Fraga. Undercut him just a bit as we go under 6 minutes here in the first overtime period. 5:52 on the clock. First overtime. Brookfield in white going right to left. Wethersfield in the black jerseys going from left to right here in the first overtime. Teams will switch directions for the second 10-minute overtime period. And if memory serves me correct, there is no break between those periods. They will just switch directions and start right back up. We get the thumbs up from voice of the Eagles, Luke Crowd, on that one. We want to thank our camera operator tonight, Michael LaPerriere. Thank our scoreboard and clock operator, Antonio Contreras, along with. And there is contact. Ali Hadzik involved in it again. And there's some pushing and shoving on the far side. Ali Hadzik has to be careful. And this ball goes to Genovese. Camden Sharkovich up front. Ali Hadzik on the far side got mixed up there. Collision near midfield.
And you see Gabriel LaPerriere ready to sub in here at the next whistle. You wonder if that is for Ali Hadzik.
Pedno with a nice step, battling Guzman. That has been fun to watch. These two are great midfielders. Pedno makes a turn, sends it toward the goal, but that's going to two-hop to Genovese. 4:46 to go. First overtime. Still tied at 1. That's where we ended regulation. Brookfield with a first half goal. Wethersfield with a come-from-behind goal in the second half to tie this one up. Genovese sends it for a ride well into the offensive half. Xander Hong tries to get to it for Wethersfield. Bulikowski now. Header by Amatovic. Guzman comes in against Pedno. Looks like we've got a free kick coming off the handball in the backfield for Wethersfield. All right, new ball comes in. Pedno's got it about 10 yards deep in the backfield. Plays it quickly to Najarro into the front portion of the field. Najarro makes a move, but there is Guzman again. Number 10, David Guzman. Sends the ball ahead. Jack Ryan is ahead of the field. Look at Morris come all the way out. Ryan's got to go to the far side. Net is empty. Morris is defending one-on-one. Down goes Morris. If Ryan can put it toward the goal, that's going to be the... Oh, look at Amatovic is there for the save.
And
We've got a call on the outside as Jack Ryan went down. Let's see what we got here. Look at the play from Nate Morris. Once he had committed, he had to stay with it.
And a good job by Amatovic, too, to slide back. Morris, they're a little bit careless.
So a dangerous free kick. Ball's about 20 yards from the net. Clock continues to run. 3:26 in the first overtime. 1-1 game. Morris directs traffic. Let's see if Wethersfield sets up a wall. Ryan talks to the AR, asking some questions. Wethersfield has to give him the 10, so the wall is inside the 18. Ryan is going to take the free kick. He is definitely, looks, you would guess, unless Bulikowski's coming far post. Ryan shoots, it's off the wall! Wethersfield deflects, ball goes over the side. It'll be a throw, under 3 minutes to go. 2:53, first overtime. Still tied at 1 as we'll take a second look at this free kick.
Yeah, who more appropriate here than Xander Hong?
Here comes Gabriel LaPerriere back into the game for Wethersfield.
Down to the game for Brookfield, number 20, John Seguenza. And it's in the game for the Eagles, number 20, Gabe LaPerriere.
So a pair of 20s come onto the field as we hit the 2:30 mark in the first overtime. Brookfield still with possession in their offensive half, threatening. Wethersfield trying to clear. Camden Sharkovich pressures. Fraga joins it. Sharkovich trying to get to the ball. Played ahead now. This is Litwin, number 22, just in the corner of the 18. Pulls it back.
Lays it off. Oh, and
Good job,
Amatovic is
Ramo.
there with a nice job to clear. Can LePerriere get to it? He will. Gabriel LePerriere near the midline. Lays it ahead. Looking for Fabi Bello in front of the Eagles bench. He's got 2 players with him. LePerriere battles for the ball, but it's going to go back to Genovese. In net. We're under 2 minutes to go. First overtime. Still tied at 1:54 on the clock. Battle near the midline. Pedno and Guzman again. Those two have gone at it in midfield all night. 2 quality soccer players. Guzman gets the best of that one as it'll be a free kick in the backfield for Brookfield. Genovese coming up from net, going to take it. 1:34 on the clock, first overtime. Remember, we do play this one and all of the next 10 minutes. But Brookfield has been threatening here in the latter portion of this first overtime. 1:22 now as Genovese is going to take the free kick from the backfield. High and moving toward the goal. Amatovic backpedals. Morris gets 2 hands on it, able to send it out. Najarro for Wethersfield flying in. It's Guzman. Looked like we were kung fu fighting there for a minute as he came in with a high kick. Ball goes over
I
the
am
side.
surprised. Spikes up. I am surprised that they didn't make that
1 minute
call.
remaining in the first overtime.
Gonda, Stephen Gonda going to take the throw here for Brookfield. Under a minute, 51 seconds, first overtime. Tied at 1. That is a good throw going all the way in. Amatovic has to get to it. Right foots it forward. Coming toward the midline. Battle there as Sharkovic goes after it. Sends it down the near side. Gabriel LePerriere giving chase. And that ball goes over the side and, not able to get there. Brookfield, nice job defending, and that's going to win a throw for them as we go to 31 seconds to go. Deep throw in the backfield for Brookfield. They're not in a hurry to take it. Number 18 is Oliver Bailing, another of the seniors on this very experienced Brookfield team. 22 seconds to go, first overtime. Comes into Gonda, header forward, looking for Guzman. Pedno going to take it, gets it off Guzman. Good step by Bulikowski, but off Guzman again. 12 seconds, counting down the final 10. Wethersfield trying to see if they can strike here. Headed out, nice play by Gonda to waste some time for Brookfield. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's going to be the horn. That's the end of our first 10-minute overtime period.
In the first overtime, we are still tied at 1-1.
We remain tied at 1. A lot of action both ways, but nothing doing in terms of anything getting in the back of the net. We're going to switch it up. 10 more minutes on the clock. This is the final 10 minutes of action. We'll play all of it. Teams just switch directions. Can Wethersfield do it again? Tuesday night, they trailed 1-0 at halftime to a team from the Southwest Conference. They came back with 2 goals to take the 2-1 win. That was only in the second half. This one, they trailed 1-0 at halftime to a team from the Southwest Conference. They were able to find 1 and put 1 in the back of the net in the second half for the Eagles to tie this at 1. That's where we stand after the first 10 minutes of overtime. We've got 10 minutes of soccer left to decide this one. If it's still tied after these 10 minutes, it's penalty kicks, folks. This is why you lace them up. It's playoff soccer, season on the line, 10 minutes to go. Amatovic, as the Eagles will go right to left here in this second overtime period. Pedno now. Ali Pedno against Stephen Gonda. Nice takeaway there by Gonda. Here come the Bobcats down the side. Amatovic is going to let this one go to Nate Morris. He will pick it up, quickly throws it out. Ashton Maharaj has some space to move in the backfield as Wethersfield plays toward the midline. Guzman comes to put pressure on, but Maharaj able to get it to Bello. Chips it ahead, trying to find Leo Najarro on the far side. Good pressure again. Good defensive effort on that far side from Gonda for Brookfield. Up ahead, looking for Ryan. Ryan's going to get to this ball. He's got a chance. Throw it inside the 18. Morris has got to come out. And down goes Ryan. What do we got for a call?
PK. They called a PK.
They have called the PK. We're stopping the clock at 9:11 in the second overtime. Jack Ryan got a breakaway down the far side, got away from everybody on the back line. Morris came off to try to pressure. We'll take a look.
Yeah, Ryan gets into the box here. You think he's going to shoot it here, but he pulls it there. Tough to tell if Morris clipped his foot there, but he goes down and he draws the call.
So this is potentially the play of the game. You can see Morris trying to shake off some of that collision, working the shoulder, working the elbow a bit.
And Morris was trying to convince the referee after he'd already made the call, I got a piece of the ball, so I'm allowed to get a piece of the man.
Referee not having anything of it, though, and it will be a P kick. It looks like
Number 4, Stephen Gonda, going to line up to take this PK. And you have to be careful. Morris, if he can get his hand on the ball comes back into play. Wethersfield has to be ready on a rebound. Morris dances on the goal line. Gonda stares him down. Penalty kick here. 9:11 on the clock, second OT. It's in, and it's in the net! Stephen Gonda with the PK, 9:11 in the second overtime. Puts Brookfield up 2-1, and the Bobcats go to the student section where they've probably heard quite a bit tonight, and they very deservedly applaud their effort. We're going to take a second look.
Yeah, how gutsy do you have to be to play this right down the middle?
Morris gave it a good effort. Brookfield on top now, 2-1. And we have talked about it for a couple of games. This one obviously a little different because we're in second overtime, but when Wethersfield has given up more than a goal in a game, they do not have a win this season.
And on top of that, no Julian Couillet, no Tariq Alihadzik, both players out with cramp. Joao Vizcarra checks in for the first time this season, or this game.
Under 9 minutes to go, 8:55 in the second overtime. The penalty kick is the difference as down goes Vizcarra.
Yeah,
Will
he
that draw a
draws a
whistle?
foul right away.
So it'll be a free kick for Wethersfield. Right about the 30-yard marker. We're going to back it up a little bit. Left side, Vizcarra and Fraga step to it. Let's see if Wethersfield has something brewing. No, Vizcarra will back off. So Fraga will take it. This will be a right-footed kick. There's a lot of action inside the 18.
Man, a lot of space in front of Maharaj if he plays it short.
Let's see what he does. He right-foots it toward the goal. It's going up. It's punched out of there by Genovese. Fraga with a nice free kick, but Genovese up to the task. Sardo back to Fraga. Another right-footed ball. Rolling. Deflects. Camden Sharkovich chases it down. He goes down. A lot of contact right outside the box. That will draw a whistle. Looks like it is just outside the penalty area, so it will not be a PK for Wethersfield. It will be a free kick.
Yeah, Fraga here after getting the ball back, and look at Sharkovich. Good job, Battle. Get that body position in front. He was right on that line there.
Right outside the line. Free kick for Wethersfield. 7:45 to go, second overtime. Maharaj, Vizcarra are there. The ball is just about a yard outside the penalty box, but it's a free kick. Two-player wall for Brookfield. A lot of action on the far post for Wethersfield. Now toward the near post. That ball goes all the way through, and that is definitely not what Wethersfield wanted on that one. A wasted opportunity on the free kick as the Eagles trail at 2-1. We'll take a second look.
Yeah, the only thing you can't do here is not be able to put it on a teammate's head.
So no opportunity on that for Wethersfield off the deep free kick. Ball played ahead. It goes over the side, and looks like that'll be a Brookfield throw. So the Bobcats on top 2-1. 7 minutes to go in the game. We are in the second overtime. This one is done at the end of this next 6:52 now. If Wethersfield can tie it up, we go to penalty kicks, but if Brookfield hangs on, they move on to the semifinals of this Class L bracket, and the season is done for the Eagles. What a quarterfinal this has been. It has not disappointed. We showed you before the game, if you were with us pregame, what happened the last time Wethersfield hosted a quarterfinal game here. There's a lot of contact in front of the Eagles bench. We got a throw coming for Brookfield. 6:22 on the clock. Last time the Eagles hosted a quarterfinal game, it was 2021. They got a second half goal to break the seal, in the words of Jimmy Clark, and would go on to a 2-0 win. But much different story here tonight. They trail it to the Eagles 2-1. Brookfield, an impressive run as an 18 seed in this tournament. They are on the road for the third consecutive game. Wethersfield has put one in the back of the net. That's the first goal Brookfield has given up in their 3 tournament games. But it's not enough right now, as Brookfield has put 2 on the board. That is more than they've scored in a single game in this tournament. 2-1, Brookfield lead as the ball goes toward the goal. Morris going to scoop it up. Where's he going to go with it? Look at Gabriel LaPerriere. Sprint back to get in position up front.
Gets held up by the wind.
Wind is blowing toward the concourse. It is blowing more as a headwind for Wethersfield as they move the other way here in this second overtime. 5:22 to go. Potentially 5:20 to go in Wethersfield season if they can't find a way to put another one in the back of the net. Pedno. It gets past Brookfield. LaPerriere is going to get to it. Quickly pressured, sends a ball toward the middle, but there's nobody there, but it's cleared by Litwin for Brookfield, so it'll be a throw. Offensive half of the field for Wethersfield. And we've got under 5 minutes to go. 4:55 on the clock, second overtime.
And Luca Iannucci checks in. He is instant energy. He will not stop going during this final 4.5 minutes.
4:44 now. Ball is...
Now in the game for the Eagles, number 23, Luca Iannucci.
Throw comes. 4:30 to go. Pedno gets hooked from behind. No call. We're coming the other way. Bulikowski gonna send it over to Guzman. Guzman has been great all night for Brookfield. Goes to the far side. Still looks like he could play another full game after this one. Litwin turns it back. Iannucci with some pressure for Wethersfield. Ball goes down the far side. Morris is going to be able to come out and get this one. Lays it down. He might try to send us for a ride with the left foot.
He wants to go.
Better make a decision soon. All right, here we go. Over to Xander Hong. 4 minutes to go. Second overtime. 2-1 Brookfield lead over Wethersfield. Up front, in front of the Brookfield bench. I don't want to throw for Wethersfield. Offensive half. Throw right in front of the Brookfield bench. Ball comes in, it gets away. Iannucci tries to keep it alive. It's high, going toward the center circle. Here comes Ryan, but it bounces away from him. Headed by Hong. Maharaj going to claim it inside the center circle. Brings it near side. Got some space to operate. What will he decide to do? Pulls it back. Goes backfield to Amatovic. Pressure coming from Bulikowski. Amatovic sends it for a ride with the right foot. Headed there and along the back line by Brookfield. Pedno tries to win it. Fraga back to LaPerriere. Going to send one with the right foot going toward the goal. It's going to go wide left, but it will be settled there by Genovese. 3:12 to go. Second overtime. 2-1 Brookfield lead. Wethersfield's season hangs in the balance. 3:05 now. And no hurry from Genovese. 3 minutes now on the clock. 2:55 to go.
He took a good 45 seconds off the clock here.
And down the side they go. Credit Brookfield, though, if the official's not going to step in, no need to be in a hurry when you've got the lead at this point. Wethersfield's time left is down to 2:36. Eagles with the throw. Down goes a player for Brookfield. Looks like that was Almeida. Battle on the side. LaPerriere sends the ball off, and there was pressure on the throw. Not sure what is going on here. As then Iannucci caught what I thought was the throw, but it looked like that was not the official throw. What are we doing here on the side? The clock continues to run. 2:15 and counting. Second overtime. It's going to be Brookfield ball. 2:10 to go now. Just over 2 minutes left in Wethersfield's season. For the seniors on this squad, led by captains Nate Morris, Julian Couillet, and Ali Pedno, we're stopping clock even at 2 minutes. Brookfield on top of Wethersfield 2-1. All right, what do we got going on? Here's the kick from Genovese into the offensive half. It's high. It goes over the sideline. So it should be. I'm not sure it ever went in bounds. I'm not sure why it's a throwback here, but Wethersfield takes it into Amatovic.
Started inbounds.
1:45 on the clock. Ball gets away from the Eagles. Gonda. There's Sharkovich, though, trying to keep it in bounds. Looks like he does. Ball's rolling. Iannucci up front. Still alive for Wethersfield. Trying to mount an attack. Iannucci chips it over, and it's right to Brookfield. They clear. It's going to be long ball for Brookfield as we go under 90 seconds. 1:27 on the clock. Brookfield with a PK goal at the 7-minute mark. Ryan puts pressure on, forces Morris to play it over the sideline, and that's going to be crucial for Wethersfield as now Brookfield will trot up. We're going to stop clock here at 1:13. 1:13 on the clock. Brookfield has a throw on the far side, but that pressure from Jack Ryan, the soccer IQ there to put the pressure on Nate Morris, forces the ball to be played over the side. Now Brookfield's got a throw. Pressure on the far side there from Wethersfield, and it's going to be another Brookfield throw. Time is of the essence. We're down to 1 minute.
1 minute remaining in overtime.
So less than a minute to go in the Wethersfield season. Brookfield is going to come away unless Wethersfield can find a way to go the other way.
It's going to be a goal kick for Wethersfield. Eagles need a ball in play quickly. Now one comes in from the far side, and Morris has one already. We've seen this a couple of times. Amatovic's got to clear the ball. Stopping clock at 39 seconds now. Antonio Contreras is on it all night here with the clock. 39 seconds to go in the Eagles season. They got one last gasp. Is there anything left in the tank? Ball gets away from Fraga. Here's Pedno. Maharaj now. Eagles still in the backfield as we go to 33 seconds. Up ahead, looking for Iannucci. Headed there by Brookfield. Cleared by Litwin. Morgan Litwin. Morris catches it out of the air. He's going to come up with it now. 22 seconds. 20 seconds in Wethersfield season. Here comes Jack Ryan. Morris has got a backtrack. Chip shot by Ryan. That goes wide left. Wethersfield has 12 seconds to try to get the ball down the field. What can they do? 9 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's the horn. That'll do it. And folks, Brookfield continues their magical run through this Class L tournament. 3 consecutive wins on the road as a lower seed. They move on to the semifinals. They will play the winner of Newington Bassick. And for these seniors on this Wethersfield team, a hard-fought battle tonight. But they come up short in double overtime. Brookfield on the penalty kick in that second overtime period wins it 2-1. We want to thank again PA announcer Luke Kraut. His final game here for the Eagles in the soccer field on the pitch. Antonio Contreras on clock. Michael LaPerriere on camera. Alongside me, as always, all season, producer, director, analyst, investigative reporter, Tom McCarter looks on as Brookfield celebrates the win. Hard-fought, well-deserved win for Brookfield, Wethersfield. A good season comes to an end for Coach Yakum. His 25th season at the helm for Wethersfield. His 13th trip to the quarterfinals does not end the way the Eagles hoped tonight. It's Brookfield on to the semifinals. Wethersfield. Season is over. And with that, we will sign off for the final time in the 2024 season. Folks, we thank you for joining us all season long. It's been our pleasure to bring you every game from Catone but one. We missed one. That was a girls' game that happened to coincide with the boys' quarterfinal from Berlin in the CCC tournament. But it's been our pleasure to be with you. We thank you for joining us, and we'll sign off for the final time in 2024.